another edition of Guts, and a lot has happened to make Sorlak happy. For example, Stone Cold Steve Austin made his live in-ring return and kicks a lot of ass last night here, which means a lot of people gonna get slashed and bashed because Sorlak's feeling excited here. So, to get us taken away on this epic adventure of Guts, we have Fang the Mang, we have Wilmore Chatting, the chattiest bitch of them all, and of course, to lead us on this epic adventure, the gingerest DM in all the land, it's Nate Gonzalez. Take it away.
Oh man, thank you, Solrak the Destroyer, and welcome, ladies and gentlemen, goblins, orcs, halflings, tieflings, whatever you are out there. Thank you for coming and joining us tonight, this lovely Sunday evening, for our night 43 of Goblins Under the Stairs. Yes, our players are sitting here resting right now at a camp with some dwarves that they've met in Icewind Dale. But to give you guys a quick little recap of what happened last time we were all together, you guys were at this magnificent, giant, ancient relic site, and were given access to an underground vault underneath these thrones at this site. And you guys see, as you guys go on down those stairs, there's 6 or 7 braziers situated on this south wall, and Fang was able to determine that there was these runes labeled on each one of these urns, and a dwarvish script above as well, and kind of a bit of a riddle that you guys needed to piece together. Wilmore opened up one of the doors in this this crypt area and found 4 chests. Found the keys for them rather quickly by looking up and seeing a string on the ceiling with them dangling from it, and got them from it. And inside of each one of these chests, there were some items that seemed to maybe be has some sort of connection with these urns that Fang was figuring out what these runes were on them. And so, lo and behold, he took some of these objects, one of them being like a white dragon scale, one of them being like a frozen dead owl, and put them inside these urns that they thought coordinated to each one, and a ghastly flame would erupt from each one as they put in the right item inside of each one. And after they did the final one, a gate on the opposite wall opened up for them through a curved hall, and they pushed open the door at the end there to find another chest situated in a small room. This chest, though, it already had a key inside of it. Just decided, okay, let's go ahead and just try this key. Let's give it a twist and see what happens. And upon giving the key a nice little twist, you guys noticed that a portal appeared right behind the chest, just swirling and apparating right there. Solrak, taking no second guesses, decided to hop on right through this portal, and he ended up pretty much right at the center of these thrones once more, right outside of where they were situated. And as soon as he appeared there, this swarm of ravens started coming down and attacking him and pecking at him and swarming all around. Fang was quick to jump in there after him and help them out. Wilmore soon behind him as well. And you guys were able to take them down, rather quickly. After Wilmore had this weird thing happen with his hex spell that he put out, and everyone blinked invisible for a moment. But after you guys were able to defeat them, you went back into that room where that portal was and that chest was, and you took the key out that was from there, and Wilmore put in another key inside there that looked to fit the lock a little bit better. And yes, he opened it up and found inside of it, sitting inside this bracer, a wooden bracer, was a war horn with a lion's head at the end of it. And also situated around this war horn were a few battle axes that seemed to jolt and come to life as you guys opened up this chest and start attacking you, as if they had sentience or living beings as their own. And you guys took them down, took the war horn out of this bracer, and moved your way back up to the stairs and back up to those thrones. And as you guys made your way back around those thrones, you guys saw this mutated frost giant approaching you all. She had 2 heads, one like normal situated head, and then one kind of coming off of her shoulder, kind of like this scarred and gnarled looking skin with warts and all strange kind of texturing to it.
Look like Colbart's prom date here.
Oh yeah, she's beautiful.
Man, that was a long time ago.
1972.
Yeah, right. So, anyways, you guys, you saw this frost giant. Solrak, he took out his 2 swords and he stabbed him to the ground. And he pulled out his giant slaying sword, come running up to this giant. He did some massive damage on the first one with the first swing with a crit. Did a big old hit on her, and yeah, you guys were able to take her down pretty quickly, especially with Wilmore having sanity, his familiar spectral raven, doing the bestow curse spell on this giant, making it so that she wasn't able to attack for the first round or two. She just lost in a confusion. So you guys were able to take her down. Solrak slashed her down. Guys, we're like, all right, this is enough from this area, this site. We need, there's a tree line up ahead. Let's go make it to this tree line and try to get out of here and get it some safety for the night, get a long rest. So you guys followed up this small trail to this tree line where you guys heard some, chattering going on up there, and you peeked on up to see 7 dwarves kind of situated around a campfire, all just kind of having themselves time. And you guys came up there, introduced yourselves to them, and Solrak maybe had himself a bit of a night. He took some of this wormwood that one of the dwarves gave him, and he started having some hallucinations, seeing the stars moving and everything having energy and life to it. One of the other dwarves also mentioned to you all how there was a mine nearby that they were trying to go to, that they were just coming from, where there were some gems in there. But they're trying to get these gems, and there was also these little buggers, as they called them, that kept on attacking them and rusting up all their gear and equipment. So they rusted up all their equipment. They had to get out of there since they weren't able to mine these gems anymore. Told you about where this location of this mine is and everything. So you guys decided that you're going to pretty much call it a night from here. Solrak and Dopey decided to take the night watch and just keep an eye out for any ongoings that may happen in the first shift of the night. And
found out why they called him Dopey.
That's right, you sure did. And yeah, everyone else made it to their beds, I'm pretty sure. Fang and Wilmore, you can let me know otherwise if that is not correct.
Yeah, I had just finished up meditating over the burning incense. And I was trying to get Grumpy to kind of cheer up, go to sleep on a positive note, but I couldn't get him to do so. So I come to peace with the evening, and I make myself ready for bed.
Absolutely. So Solrak, you are out there with Dopey, just kind of with the night shift, just keeping watch out on things. You still are having a bit of hallucinations, visual hallucinations, and everything happening. Is there anything that you want to take the reins from here?
What reins? Boy, there's a talking horse, you guys. Look at him. Whoa, I didn't know talking horses had red hair. Sweet. Crazy.
Hey man, seen a lot of things talking my day, and horse, it's not gonna be the silliest one. Whoa.
Oh, Dopey! Where are you?
I'm right here, man.
Dopey, where are you?
Hey, I'm right here. He he shrugs you a bit, and kind of gets you focused again, and sits back and says, "Whoa, look up."
What's that?
That's you see that bright one up there? And he points to just like a glowing orb in the sky.
Yeah?
So he
I
begins.
see like a bunch of like random weird shit, but I see what he said, but I see like a million things, and I'm like, yeah.
Yeah, that's pretty much exactly what happens. Is that you see this one super bright light up in the sky there, and that light starts getting like a bit intense, and then you start seeing everything else around it start like swirling and forming into shapes. And then as you like see that light like in a shape, like it's like your central focus at one point, and now all these shapes kind of moving about it, all these stars moving about it to create a shape. Your focus goes out a bit, and you notice the image of the stars looks like your mother.
What the fuck? I'm not ready for this moment. Can I talk to her?
You can certainly try.
Where are you?
Solrak, my dear boy. I'm here, in the depths of your heart. You'll find me. Searching, you will always find me there. I was there all along.
I can't move past my life until I avenge everybody who hurt you.
My dear boy, there is a fire that is burning. There's one deep inside of you, and one back home in our heartland. And only you can put that fire out. Or you can make the flames rise even higher to incinerate those evils that have plagued our family. Our homelands and our hearts. From those ashes, we shall rise anew. Stronger and more resilient than ever.
They will all die then. It must be done.
My sweet boy, you see her face, just like a smile goes up on her face, and you see the stars coalesce and create a teardrop that kind of rolls down the spectral cheek that you see up there. And just remember, my boy, in the depths of our heart, you will find what you were searching for. It was there all along. You see the stars start twinkling and spreading out and fading away.
And then I just look over at Dopey. Did you see that?
I told you, man, shit's wild, right?
Whoa, shit, dude! They will all die! And I just laugh my ass off, even though I'm supposed to be, like, pretty quiet, I assume, for a night guard. But I'm just laughing hysterically as I imagine, like, all these motherfuckers paying for everything they've done.
Yeah. You and Dopey just kind of have a moment where you guys start laughing. He doesn't know what you're laughing about in general, but you're laughing, so he starts laughing, and it's just kind of like you guys, like, it's like a...
that goes!
Yeah, exactly. You guys are your bellies are starting to hurt because you guys are laughing for so long, and you're trying to keep it quiet because, like, everyone else is sleeping around you, and he grabs you again as you guys are, like, in this laughing fit and says, "Whoa, the trees are starting to move, man."
No, I can't handle trees moving now, dude. Where?
Look over there, and he points like over like the northeast, like behind like Wilmore's like area. He's like, look, they're just swaying and moving. It's like, do you think they know how to dance?
I don't think so. Or else they'd be kind of stiff. Carlos doesn't well following.
Hey man, I don't know. They look like they're moving pretty well to me.
And I try to see if the trees are actually moving, or if it's whatever I took that's making me see them moving.
Yeah, you can make a flat perception check.
So, the shape at perception. $15.
So you look over pretty much where he gestured to behind Wilmore's area there where he's sleeping, and It does look like the trees are kind of moving a bit. I mean, very slowly, but it looks like they're just kind of like... You can't tell fully if it's the hallucinations, but to you, it kind of looks like they are actually moving, but in your mind, you can't tell what to trust.
Let's go take a look.
I got a good seat over here by the fire. You can see them, right? They're moving. It's fun. If you got, you have like a flute or something, maybe we can play a song.
Ooh. And don't mind if I do. And I pull out that little dealie that I got, my little flute.
Yeah.
Right?
You did get a little flute.
But
Okay, start playing that. Go ahead and give me a performance roll.
I should have.
Tell me how you're playing this, but we'll see how well it happens with this roll too.
Right. So I pull it out, and I've actually been waiting for him to ask the entire time. We've been like tripping, like Ron Burgundy, and I just like, doo-doo-doo! Or at least in my head, I pretend it's like that, and like throw it up in the air, and I go to catch it, and I'm going to start going off into Stairway to Heaven, even though Stairway to Heaven clearly does not exist in this world, and it probably wouldn't be able to be played on this instrument, but I'm going to be awesome, and it's going to happen. So...
Well, let's see. Roll that performance. Let's see. If you nat 20, then you are...
Oh, damn it! That was almost a 16.
It's
11.
Dopey likes it. He's definitely, it's not the most perfect in key kind of thing, and it's a difficult song to play. I'll give you that. But Dopey's enjoying it. He's like, as he gets their nose, all stars all are close, and he's just singing.
Trying to represent the little flute.
Love it. And he's as you're playing it, you see those trees. They look like they're dancing and moving and everything. They start like moving a little bit quicker to your song, it seems like. And you see these trees. They definitely, now if you're looking over in that direction, you can notice that they definitely have displaced from the original placement that they were in, are a lot closer to that shack that Wilmore is currently situated in.
Dopey, the trees are moving.
I told you, man.
No, like they're moving. They're moving closer to that shed.
It's good shit, right?
No, like they're moving. And I just say fuck it, and I walk over and try to drag him over with me to look at it.
Oh, you grab him like by the collar and you start pulling him behind you.
Yeah.
All right, yeah. You go on up there, past like Wilmore's sheltered area, and yeah, you see these like trees. I mean, you're still hallucinating, right? But you see these trees that kind of like frostbitten and blackened. Their stumps have like this like black pool sitting on the top of them, and their roots are situated up like legs out of the snow, and they're kind of like moving like little like tree hermit crabs, like side to side.
I yell, "Stop! Who are you?" See if there are any kind of...
They keep on like lurching over and like kind of like crab walking in the direction of the shelter. And yeah.
Can I hear any of this?
You are asleep. Your passive perception is what, like a 15 right now?
I think so. 14.
Let's see. Let me see something.
It's more like if I hear him yelling, if it wakes me up.
Oh
or
yeah.
anything.
Solrak, how loud are you yelling?
I'm yelling very loudly at them to intimidate them and get them to stop and talk to me.
Okay. Yes, Wilmer, I would say that you probably would hear at that point then this yelling that Solrax is doing, and then pretty much you're just waking up out of your daze. Your eye just opens up, and Solrak, you see one of the branches from the tree start wiggling into the shelter where Wilmore is.
Probably just roll over. Shut the fuck up!
Is it this one?
The one closest to you.
Or this one? Alright, I'm gonna charge at it to hit it with my demon sword here.
Okay. Alright, well, if that's the case, then we're gonna throw you guys into the combat tracker, and we're gonna go into initiative. Wilmore, you can, if you're not fully up right now, you can jump in the second round. If you are up, you can roll
He only has a half jump.
initiative. You can roll initiative with disadvantage.
He's gonna have to wait next turn then.
Yeah, I definitely like hearing Solrak scream. I wouldn't have woken up for that.
Okay.
I'd probably just be really annoyed.
Let's do it then. Do you want to roll with disadvantage
Yeah,
then?
I'll roll with disadvantage.
Or do you just want to wait around and roll regular?
I was hoping that this will be for when I come up because it was just a nat 20.
Okay, that's cool then. Nat 20, we'll allow it. All right, so Solrak
You don't
yells.
want me joining, right?
You're asleep right now.
Yeah.
But I mean, if one of them wakes you up or someone wakes you up, someone directs someone to wake you up. Yeah.
Gotcha.
Yes. So all right.
Do I get that attack in before the initiative, or
no? Because it's not a surprise attack or anything. He would have saw you there. All right. So Wilmore, you wake up just as this this branch, like tendril-like branch, is coming out through the shelter and about to wrap around you. What do you do?
About to wrap around me. So first thing I guess is there like doors like this way? Or is it?
It's an open, like the front and back are both open sides.
Okay. So I see something coming at me.
Mm-hmm.
First I would stand up and back away from it, and then I'd go Hex, Eldritch Blast.
Okay. Go ahead and you can do those, but also roll me a d20.
wow.
Which one's a 20? That's a 20. 11.
Okay. Roll a d100.
Let's get frisky. 58.
58. Let's see. Okay. You cast out this hex spell on the one that's the orange one.
Yeah, the one that's attacking me.
Cool. And when you cast this out, you hear this erupting noise of thunder erupt from this hex spell, and it kind of just reverberates all around you all. Fang, that wakes you up. The thunderous sound, and actually wakes pretty much everyone up that it's not too deep of a sleeper.
Thunder.
And it yes, and it 1 second. And it has made this tree that is animated moving towards them stunned for the moment. And you cast 2 Eldritch Blast at him, so go ahead and roll those to hit. He is stunned. So yes.
Yes.
You have advantage on those then.
So okay, yeah, all right. So there's 1. Is that a 1? Yeah, that's a 1, right? Let me open this up. So I'll re-roll that, and then I still get advantage, right?
Yeah, I mean, if you used your luck, yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, the
So
24 would hit.
18. Let's see if I can crit it. 8. Alright, so damage is that plus a d6. 12 plus 2. 14.
Very nice.
Second one.
Blast shoots out, hits this tree stump, blast off one of like the roots that are situated on the bottom of it. 10 will miss, but you have advantage. Fang, I'm gonna add you to the combat tracker. You can roll initiative. You'll
13?
be in the next round though. 13 just hits.
Cool. Yeah. So as I'm rolling back, I'm backpedaling away from him. I shoot one out with the left. I shoot another one out with the right. So that's 9, and then the second one is 10. And then I kind of like hop out, and I guess I could. Are the sides solid? Like, can I see Soul Rack?
They're not like solid. It's like the way the roofing is. It's like
Okay.
stacked wood.
Okay. Yeah. So I'd be able to see what's going on over there. So
Sure.
Ruler, yeah, 10, 25. So then I would just peek my head around here, like kind of while I'm running over, and just be like, Soul Rack, what the fuck?
Love it. And that's your turn?
Yep.
Sanity. If you wanna do something
Sanity
for
Sanity would fly over to this one by Soul Rack and poop on his head. Just fly by like it would poop, and then he'd turn around and come back and just start flapping his wings like over it, trying to like dry it so it like won't come off his nice barky skin.
Love it. All right. That brings us to this first animated tree that's kind of moving in your direction. It's standing. This one is the one that's right in front of Solrak. Solrak, you see it squat down with those like root-like legs, and you, like I said, you saw that like black pit of like some sort of substance in the top of it. It bends those roots down and extends it back up to shoot up, and that black like liquid shoots up and out and over all of your guys' heads in the direction of where I just pinged on the map, like behind those trees there. And as it does that, you guys see those trees start looking like they're moving and uprooting as well. And then that tree, it goes ahead and tries to wrap one of its tendrils around you, Solrak. And a 21.
Son of a...
Let's see. That'll be 8 points of damage total. 3 cold and 5 necrotic.
What happens when Carlos Sorlag doesn't take a fucking long rest? Oh!
Alright, that brings us to the one that's hexed now. He starts slowly moving his way over to you, Solrak as well. And he's going to try to wrap his tendril around you too. A 19 to hit.
Nope.
19 misses. Okay. Cool. That brings us to you.
And I just pissed off now. And I'm tripping balls. And Sorlak is fucking pissed off in the goddamn woods here. And he's gonna rage.
Hell yeah. Actually, do you have any more rages?
I believe I got a spell one back last time, so I should have one.
That's right. You are correct about that because we messed that up. Go for it, man. Your last one.
Yeah, buddy. Yep. So last one. And I'm raging hard here, and I'm gonna go. Gotta raging. Yeah,
Love it.
Okay. I'm going to attack this one first.
Okay.
My demon sword.
Demon sword out. Go to swing at that.
I think that'll hit.
13 just hits, yeah.
Yeah, buddy.
You do have advantage on that one if you want to try to get a crit.
Oh, you know what?
Not.
It is stunned, so it wasn't supposed to move on that turn. Anyways. Yeah, so it didn't hit you, so let me just go ahead and put him back. You can go ahead and just swing at that black one. Who, he's...
Well, either way, it hit. And,
yes.
And hold on, I gotta roll my
Let me put a marker on him.
E6. What is happening? Oh, why can I only roll E4s on here now? Oh, it's because the combat blocks it. Okay. Plus that.
plus 2. So 16.
Cool. Awesome. Big slash into this tree. Hit one of its tendrils off, its root-like tendrils, and it goes flying across. Got another swing on you.
Yeah, buddy. Swinging again. Backswing demon sword.
Go for it.
Oh, baby. 16.
16's a hit, man.
Alright. Plus 12 plus 2, 14.
Very nice. You slash into that one. Big old piece of the bark comes flying across. You see some of that inky substance slosh out of the top of the bark there, the stump there rather. And yeah, anything else for you?
Can I use my second wind now, or
Yeah,
should
yeah,
I-
you definitely can if you want to take two more
I'm gonna
swings.
do that. No, my second wind is.
Oh yeah, that's right.
Regain 1d10 plus.
I'm sorry,
5.
that's actually a bonus action, so no, you cannot. I thought it was like an action surge.
Alright.
My bad.
Okay, no worries. Actually, do I have... No, I'm out of action surges.
That brings us to Wilmore at the top.
Wilmore at the top. We're gonna go cross, or no, we're gonna do Soul Rex looking kind of rough. So we're gonna do. I got level 2. Yep, level 2 Wither and Bloom. I will basically step back over
I
across
love
here.
blooming onions, dude. Awesome. Thank you. I appreciate it.
And I think that gets both of them. Yeah, that's a 10-foot sphere. Does that?
I think 10 foot will hit that, both of them.
Yeah, it would. Yeah, it needs to hit all 3. Perfect. So I whip back over and I just kind of point the old fingers down at the ground right in between all of them, and the snow just kind of separates and then squinches right back down, right to where it was, like it never moved. And these things are made of wood, right?
Correct.
So like the bottom of them just rots just
Yeah.
a little bit from the water, and then the water trickles out and kind of slithers its way up Solrak's ankle to his calf. And Solrak, if you want, you can roll. This is level 2, so I think that's, you can roll 1. No, not 2. You can roll 1 hit die, and then add 3 to it. And they have to do a con save.
Oh yes, let me con.
13 plus 3.
Oh no, you rolled the hit. No, you need to roll a hit die.
Yeah, roll a d12. One of your barbarian dice. Your like a short rest.
Oh, my bad, yeah.
So I rolled a 7 and a 13, so they both fail, right?
Yep.
11.
Yep. So then they each take 8 damage, and you get 11, 12, 13, 14 health.
Nice. Thank you.
Oh, you can't like click them in there anymore. That's annoying.
What's that?
I'm trying to like click Wither and Bloom in AboveVTT to like read the description, just make sure I got it right, but it's not working.
Let me see. Let's see if I can send it to game log. So yeah, you do that Wither and Bloom, and you cause some of the root system underneath these animated trees to begin rotting away. You see they start turning black and start cracking. You see like bits of splintering around it, and Solrak, you feel a bit of that life water energy kind of just go into you, and you definitely feel a bit rejuvenated from that. Anything else, Wilmer?
Just gonna kind of. I don't notice anything else to the west of us. There's no more moving trees or anything, right?
Not currently, but you did see, of course, that the one shot out a bunch of this like black ichor out of its trunk, and those other ones became animated that were touched by it.
Okay. Yeah. So I kind of sit right. I would sit right here then, so I can kind of not see the other one, and then that is gonna be my turn, and then Sanity's gonna go, and she's just gonna sit here and like peck, but not as an attack at the wood to give Solrak advantage.
Like a woodpecker. Like,
Yeah. Yep.
love it. All right.
Even though she's not a woodpecker.
She is not. You want to give Solrak advantage, or do you want to give the Blight a disadvantage?
Ooh. Blight attacks first. I'll give it disadvantage.
Okay.
Or no, you know what? No, he's raging. I'll give.
Sure.
Or yeah. Or not. Yeah, I'll give him disadvantage. I'd rather him not hit him.
All
Disadvantage.
right. So rolling them right now. I rolled a nat 20 also. So yeah, 6.
That's sweet.
6. You see one of these frozen shadow tendrils kind of reach out for you, Solrak, and it's kind of moving a bit slower after this Wither and Bloom spell, so it's easy for you to dodge out of the way of it. And especially with Sanity pecking at it and being super obnoxious. So we got, hey mom. So we got this purple twig blight now, and he is going to move as far as he can towards
Take out the trash!
Playing Dungeons and Dragons with my friends and your son.
I forgot my microphone through my camera is still on. So when I mute my microphone, y'all can still hear what's going on.
Yeah, of course. All right, so this
There was my mom.
this shadow blight reaches out one of its shadowy tendrils towards Dopey, goes to attack him. Oh, and he hits. Is he gonna kill Dopey?
Poor Dopey.
He does
my
15 points of damage on Dopey. And he is looking very hurt, guys. He is looking very hurt. And that is that one's turn. Up next is the stunned one, who stays stunned. And yes,
I love the battle lore. I need to piss him off more often.
that chaos, man. All right, and Fang, you see one of these shadow blights start moving up towards your guys' direction in the campfire and everything. And now it's Solrak's turn.
Oh, buddy. Okay. So, that one missed. Okay, cool. So I'm going to strike at this bitch again with my demon sword here.
Okay, go for it.
And it down. A 14.
14 is a hit.
Combat, get out of the way. Hold on. Combat. Plus 6, so that's 14 plus 2, 16.
All right, and now you, with your flaming sword in this one, you slash through the root system of it, and you see the wood just start splintering and crack out, and the roots kind of split out from the sides and just collapses, and all the black ichor spills into the snow all around it, and that one is no longer animated.
Yeah! And then I just fucking charge over at this one.
Yes, who is stunned, so you have advantage on that.
Yeah, buddy. Demon sword! That's a 16, but let me see if I...
Absolutely. You always got to, man.
Alright, either way.
18 is a hit, and a 16 is a hit.
So 12 plus... 12. Ooh, plus 6, 18, 20.
20. Let's see, was that it? This one, it's still stunned in place, and you slash through it, and you see a bunch more of those, the root systems begin falling off from it, the bark begins falling from it, and it's looking very weak, but still has someone is standing, even though it's stunned there. I'll let you do a unarmed hit on it if you want to, just something badass to try to just knock it over. One last hit.
Sneeze on him.
Yeah, essentially.
You're allergic
And
to pollen.
actually, I go back to a little memory. Baby young Sorlak. And actually, technically, I do have a third hit available, but...
Oh, yeah, you're right.
No, but I'm still going to do this. This is badass.
It'll be worth
So,
it.
I'm young Sorlak training out in the woods, and his king is making him just punch through a bark hard as shit to this giant tree, and he's a child, so it's obviously impossible for him to punch through it. He doesn't fucking matter. He says, "You're gonna punch this thing until it's goddamn onto the goddamn ground." So he starts punching him when he's a little kid, every single goddamn day, day after fucking day, week after week, month after month, year after year, until his hands get strong and calloused and badass, and one day this fucking tree goes goddamn down and Sorlak takes it down to here.
I love that.
Punch the fuck out of this thing.
That's awesome. You get inspiration for that too, of course.
Well deserved.
Yes.
So unarmed strike, let's do this.
Wild tripping, man.
That's where you get those visions, man.
Yeah, an epiphany.
Came from
16 will hit.
16 will hit, absolutely. Yep, and 5 is exactly what you need. That's why I wanted an arm strike. That's why I thought about it. So you go ahead and you just have that memory. The wood just splinters and sunders and splatters everywhere across the snow all over. You just see pieces of bark and wood flying through the air, almost slow motion, like it's the Matrix because of, you know, current state that you're in. And yeah, man, you just have that memory. The thing is fucking gone, dead.
Now this is the part of the trip where it's just badass and metal as fuck, and I'm just ready to slash and bash. Yeah.
I love it. Fang, you are up to your feet now, awakened. You see this shadow blight, this tree start animated moving towards you all. You look over to your left, the north, and you see, of course, Solrak and Wilmore look like they're already in battle with some. So, of course, now that you see this one moving towards you, what do you do?
I like had to take a double take. Of course, Solrak got into some shit. Oh God, I was just getting comfortable, and I kind of get my quarterstaff ready, and I approach this thing, say, "All right, I guess we're doing this," and I take a nice swing at him with my quarterstaff.
Okay, go for it. Swing with the quarterstaff.
Oh, 11.
And 11 will miss. So you're just like still like, you know, in your sleepy days a little bit. You just got to your feet. Unfortunately missed with your swing, but go ahead and swing
And then
again.
methodically, I try and come back with it, see if that'll kind of get me going.
Absolutely.
Oh, a 22.
Yeah, that'll surely hit. And quit calling me Shirley.
10.
10 damage, very nice. Okay. 2 swings, you missed the first one, but you come back, deck it in the second one. Got a bonus action?
Yeah, and then I'm gonna try and kind of, as I'm coming down with my quarterstaff, give him a good old elbow.
Go for that unarmed strike.
Oh, nat 20!
Nat 20, bro. Let's do it. Yeah, roll normal damage and then just add max.
And
one of them.
you know what? With that one, I kind of felt. Oh wait, no.
It's a bonus
Actually,
action.
Yeah. Oh, the charge is a bonus action.
Yeah.
Dang. Yeah, all right, no problem. I still take that.
I also think you're out of charges currently.
No, not of the wolf bite.
Gotcha. But yeah, go ahead and roll that damage, man.
There's one.
We'll do that and then
Oh, that's right.
so we'll count 13 for that altogether. Very nice. Yes, kind of just take a massive punch against it. Some of the bark fractures off of it. And anything else that you want to do?
That is it.
All right. When you got to your feet and started getting up, it woke Grumpy as well. And Grumpy sees that you have gotten to your feet and are fighting this shadow blight. And
Hey,
so,
I imagine it would have woken up Cuomo too, correct? Since he's right there. He's got a 15 passive perception too.
sure, we can say that he did. Go ahead and do a move for Cuomo then, real quick.
Yep. So Cuomo sees me. He's still trying to wake up a little bit, but he sees me going after this undead, whatever this tree thing is, and gonna give it a good beak.
Go for it. You guys saw the picture I sent, right? Put in the game log again.
Mm-hmm.
2.
Yeah, that's a miss.
Yeah, alright. And then he's gonna come at it with a nice claw attack. $11.
An 11 will also miss.
Dang.
Alright. Okay, so back to what I was gonna do then. Grumpy.
I'm sorry, 16. 16.
16.
I
Okay.
didn't, yeah, I
Six,
didn't think
16
he had,
hits. Yes.
yeah, I didn't think he had a +5, but because like I can't open my shit on AboveVTT right now.
Oh, interesting. But just open another tab then and try.
Yeah,
doing
that's
that.
what I had to do. So he gets 2d6 plus 3. My shit's being slow. Ooh, 13.
13. Yeah, try if you have to do like custom dice or whatever, don't do it in above currently because it's being really slow currently. Do it in another tab in D&D Beyond if you can.
Okay.
Alright, but yeah, nice hit on that. That was a claw or a beak?
Yeah, that was claws.
Claws. Quinn kind of takes a bit flight real quick, grabs one of the roots off of it, and starts trying to pull it off. And that leaves Grumpy to see his opportunity come running on up. He's going to do his full dash movement as a bonus action, and then he's going to... Where is this? There we go. And then he's going to take his battle axe, and he's going to swing it at this thing. Ooh, but missed with a 2, or the 7 rather, and a 13, so the 13 will hit. Two-handed swing, he comes down at it with a 6 damage. And that brings us to Wilmore.
Alright, so I will... So I look up and I see Solrak finished off the 2 that I did all the work on. And I'm then gonna just look at my bed, and I'm just visually irritated right now because it's like I just want to go to bed, guys. So I'm gonna run around here. I'm gonna step on Bashful.
Okay.
I'm just like step on him and be like, "Wake your friends up, buddy!" And then I'm gonna move Hex. And I mean that's technically a bonus action. I don't know if I need to roll or anything or magic.
Nope.
Oh damn it! I like doing it. And then double Eldritch Blast. 1.
Well, you can roll a d20 if you want. Yeah, fuck it. Oh, well, it's Eldritch Blast, so yeah, that's a Warlock spell. Roll a d20.
Oh yeah.
Let's see.
D20.
Let's see if you get
I'm
something.
gonna turn into a plant soon.
Maybe.
5. Nat 1.
Yeah, roll 100, man. Yeah, it's definitely one of the numbers we're looking for. I got a new list of ones too.
And then
Damn,
a 2. 1, 2. I'm gonna roll 3 next.
Alright, so you cast this Eldritch Blast out towards this Shadow Blight, and you can roll that to hit.
I rolled the 18 at the top.
Okay, yeah,
right?
18 hits, definitely. And as you do that as well, a hypnotic pattern of swirling colors and shapes and everything starts appearing around you, centered right around you. How big is hypnotic pattern? 30 feet?
30 by 30. Yeah, it's my guy.
Yeah.
My boy.
Let's see. 30-foot circle.
Square.
Square. We'll put
I
a
can
circle
throw one
out
out
here.
there real quick.
So, if you want them to have to make a saving throw, you can, right? Because that's how hypnotic pattern works.
Oh yeah, if it's
It's because
mine,
it's
then-
only it's yours, and it's actually wait. Hold on, let me read this.
Yeah, because like, is it mine or is it just?
No. Yeah, all you guys have to make a wisdom saving throw. That's what it is. Oh shit.
Oh, excuse me.
They both fail. So you wake up Bashful, stepping on his head,
I
and
rolled that 20.
he sees this swirling pattern of shapes and colors up on the roof of their shelter, and he's just laying there and staring at it. You know, like there's a liquid light show going on up there, and he's stuck there. Doc, he's still asleep, honestly, so he doesn't even need to do it. But yeah, you passed the save, so you're good on the pattern. Then you hit your Eldritch Blast. What was the damage on it? If you didn't, or if you rolled that?
Did I roll it yet?
I don't think
No, I
so.
didn't roll it yet. Yeah. So we'll do Eldritch Blast, and then the Hex. Ooh, that's a 12er, and then where's my Hex box?
Cool.
12, and then 12 and a 5. 17.
Big money. Well, more big
then-
money.
That's what I do. That's what I do. And then Soul Rat comes and punches him to death. Like, it's really dumb. You think it'd be the monk, but no. It's gotta be Mr. Soul Rat. Mama problems. But so can
She
I
says
use
hi, by the way.
my free action to like kick Doc
Yeah, I'll allow it.
to like get him out of the
Yeah.
just like kick him right in the stomach
Yeah,
and be like, or no, I'm not with Doc. I'm with Bashful. Yeah, kick Bashful and be like, get Doc, and then boom, another Eldritch Blast.
Okay. So Bashful gets out of his stupor, shakes out of it. 10 will miss. Go and shoot that one. Goes flying right by this Shadow Blight. All right. Anything
Yeah.
else?
When Bashful wakes up, I go, I don't know if I have time. Get Doc, your boy's hurt.
All right. Got it. Cool. Sanity. Anything?
He is gonna come and he's gonna like he's gonna disengage. Or no, it's only 40 feet, so yeah, he actually can't. He'll go over here and he will just kind of peck on him to give him disadvantage.
Okay. All right. Perfect. Let's see. That brings us to that one. He's going to once more try to attack at Dopey. Disadvantage. That one will hit. That one will miss. So yeah, he's got this this raven pecking at him, and just as it's about to reach up its shadowy tendril, Sanity pecks at it and just kind of throws him off course just enough that it doesn't hit Dopey. Now the one in front of Fang is up now. These shadowy tendrils are reaching out towards you, Fang, and 2 of them try to go wrap around you. A nat 20.
Fine.
So that's 10 cold damage, 8 necrotic damage, and as this other one goes to try to wrap around you, you're like brushing off the first tendril, and that one just misses you altogether as well. So that puts us at Solrak now.
Alright. So I'm going to charge over around this thing. Oh.
You go through it.
You can go right under it if you want, and you can get right up to
nice.
it. That'd be your exact movement, 30 feet.
Yeah, buddy. I'm going to do that. Shut it down. And I'm going to do... No, I don't have any more lunging attacks. I need to rest, Carlos. I'm going to stand in between this thing and Dopey. And with my sword, am I able to attack it?
Yeah, goddamn right you are.
Yeah, buddy. All
Thought
right.
this was America.
You boys, you know what time it is. It's Demon Sword here.
Is it Demon Sword? Cause I
And that's a 13.
didn't hear anything. Yeah, 13 will just hit. Yeah.
Yeah, buddy. That is 8. Plus 4, so 16 damage.
Okay, very nice.
Now swing number 2. And that is an 18.
18 will definitely hit. Give me big money.
8 plus, so that's an even 10 actually. Plus 6, so 16 more.
And Solrak once more, he just comes running up through this one, slashes through the tree, and you just see the demon sword like cauterize, like perfectly like a lightsaber, slash through the bark and the stump of this tree, and just the top half of it just slides off of it and falls down to the ground, spilling out that black ichor on the ground everywhere, and it is dead.
Yeah, buddy. And I'm gonna use my my second win now to regain 1d10 plus 5 HP.
Love it. Perfect. Anything else for you?
That's it.
Fang the Mang.
All right. Kind of see Grumpy put in the work that he did, and so I kind of acknowledge that and give him a little smirk, and then I turn back towards this tree and give him a nice quarterstaff shot. Let's see here. Come on now.
Carlos is making me so hungry.
I know that elk is great.
Well,
Just watching him roll these up like the professional he is. 12. That's a miss.
all right, and again I come with the 24.
24 is a hit. Sorry. I'm the worst DM.
7.
7 damage. Very nice. Yeah, get the quarterstaff in it. Knock off some of the bark. It's looking rough.
Bonus action. I am going to.
Yeah, it's looking
Give it a
rough.
little punch. Yeah, an unarmed strike. Damn, 11.
11's just gonna miss.
And that is my turn.
What's Cuomo got?
Cuomo, he's gonna, he's been feeling mighty strong these last couple days, and he's feeling good and sees this tree starting to get a little weaker and a little weaker. So Cuomo is going to come at him with a beak.
Do it, Cuomo. Cuomo estás.
Yeah, he's coming. 14.
14 will hit.
All right, Cuomo. And
Let's see that damage.
Show me what you got.
Show me your moves.
8.
Show me your
okay with
moves.
Show me your moves.
8 damage.
8 damage?
Yeah.
How does Cuomo do it?
Yeah,
That's exactly what he
Cuomo's
needed.
been feeling mighty strong,
Cuomo
and
does it.
and he's really feeling this one, and so he kind of spreads his wings out wide, really lunges back to generate as much might as he can, and just gives him a good beak and try and slice right through him, and that he does.
And that he does indeed, as this animated tree just kind of collapses to the ground, falls down, and you guys look around in fear and kind of like anxiety a little bit to see if any other trees are moving. Solrak thinks he sees one, but none of you guys see one.
Hey guys, it's that bald thing over Fang's head.
Well,
I'm not gonna entertain that.
Get it? Because he has a huge head. Looks like a tree head.
Yes, thank you, Solrak.
It's massive. It's never think anything like it. By the way, congrats on getting a kill, Cuomo. Unlike others, and I look over at Chattington.
I kind of
Or
gave
actually, what I
Solrak a
think
little.
it's Chattington, but it's actually like the dead tree, and I'm just like, you suck, Chattington. But I'm talking to like the dead tree thing.
I just look at him and just shake my head.
I don't know because I'm talking to the dead tree thing.
I cast minor illusion of another one directly behind Solrak.
Dude, because whoa, guys, watch out!
Whoa! And I swing my demon sword at the fucking thing.
And it still stays. Like, I mean, you can't hit it, right?
It's 30-20.
Dopey ducks. Oh, dude, watch out, man. Those things. What? I've never seen anything like that before, man. I mean, I've taken this wormwood a few times, once or twice, or 17 or 322 times. Who's counting? But I've never seen anything like this before.
Well, maybe it's a ghost from one of the ones that I just killed, right? Acid ghost stuff. No?
I don't know. This
Tree
burns.
hell.
They hurt, man. They hurt.
I pull up my
Tree hell.
dagger. jump
Tree
between
hell
the two
just
of
not
them.
be
And stab
toilet
it.
paper for eternity?
And it disappears.
You know? 'Cause I just want to know what these things are, so.
Well,
Or
it's-
is tree hell being like a Burger King hat or something? Or like Donald Trump, because that's pretty gross.
pretty good.
Or Joe Biden, whoever you hate politically. It makes this joke funny.
They all suck equally, right?
Yeah. Let's go, Brandon.
No. Oh god, we are not those people, by the way. Just to clear
Or
that.
you just have
I'll wear a
balls and tell
Star
people
Wars
to fuck the
t-shirt,
president
okay?
like real people.
Yeah.
All right, no, this side banter. So yeah, go ahead, Wilmore. You were doing something.
Yeah, I just jump between them and stab it, and then it disappears. Then I just look at Solrak and go, "Finally." That's it. Then I guess I would kind of circle back around and look at these dead ones. You mentioned like black ichor.
Yeah.
What did it like spill out? Was it like in the trunk?
Yeah, you go and check out the one of the corpses, if you will, of the trees, the shadow blights, and yeah, you see that this black ichor was like kind of situated in like their trunk area. It's like almost like these were like dead trees that had like a hollow space in the trunk that had this black substance filled inside of it. But you can make a I mean, that's what you could tell from like, you know, your basic observations, but you can make a investigation perception if you want to further tell anything else.
Definitely make perception, because I'm thinking specifically on the mine that they mentioned that there was like weird stuff going on.
Sure. 17?
17.
Sure. So you see this. Do you not have an investigation modifier? Or
I have a 0 for investigation,
Okay.
so it'd be a 13 investigation.
it's fine. So you see this, right? And you're checking out these no more animated trees that had this black ichor that seems to have spilled out from them, and maybe what was causing the animation in general. And you're looking at it, and it seems to you to have a similar viscosity and you know, now that you're a little bit closer to it, smell, whatnot, to the vulture that you saw on the airship.
The vulture.
The giant vulture.
Yeah, yeah, and then that's the stuff. That's the delirium or whatever it's called. Okay. I go. Well, it sounds like our friend Narvi may know where we are again. Sorry,
Wonder
gentlemen.
how.
Chattington. Oh. Guess I am used to you screwing me over. So, what do we do now?
Yeah, see Doc come over.
Chattington.
He's healing Dopey a little bit. He's woken up from grumpy, from Bashful waking him up, and he's healing Dopey up and whatnot. You guys, you recognize some of this?
Well, let me just try something real quick. And I stick my finger in it.
Stick your finger in the black ichor, and immediately you start feeling that tightness in your stomach and like a ball in your throat. And vomit starts coming up out of your mouth.
And I move out of the way.
I instantly pull my finger out and go, yeah, we know what it is.
That's strange. Can you dare to elaborate? You know, I've studied medicines and sciences. I've never seen anything like this.
You can't explain this stuff. This guy, monster here. There's no science behind him.
Please elaborate. I would love to be able to, you know, learn as much as I possibly can.
Well, he's got a problem with the little one, so you tell him, Chattington.
Well, have you ever heard of the Xantarum, my friend?
Yeah, they're not much of an issue up here around these parts or anything, but they're Sword Coast faction. Most people have heard of them and the problems that they cause.
Yeah. When you're not freezing your tits off, they tend to try to, take over the world a little bit, and they've been well, let's just say their leader and I, we go way back to where I don't remember. That's the funny part. But essentially they've been making this here Ducium, and I point at the brown stuff, to kind of help them work with some time altering mechanics and stuff like that. And I mean, we're still at a loss of what exactly this does, but apparently it'll make trees try to kill you.
Peculiar. You say it's has something to do with altering time.
Yeah, they have something called a it's like a decahedron. I don't know exactly what it does, but when I had it for a while, it did let me kind of, let's just say, get extra lucky sometimes.
So almost as if would it allow you to almost get a glance into the future real quick so that you could reassess your
Yeah,
decision?
that's more or less what would happen. I'd be able to kind of, I'd see a swipe before it would hit whenever I'd want to.
Peculiar. I'll have to,
Like this, and then I'd go to smack him in the back of the head.
And I'd just look at him and just go, "No, not like that. Oh, what's that?" And I cast another mirror image of another one of these things directly behind them. And then I go, "Anyway, Doc."
Then I'd go talk to the ghost tree again and start asking me questions. So, you're telling me that ghost tree hell, it's not just like you're sitting there, right, and some fat guy runs out of toilet paper, so he uses your entire family, right, and it's just like over his disgusting ass?
I'm going to take notes of this and perhaps collect a specimen for myself to do further research on.
I recommend make sure that you put it in a glass bottle, and I reach into my bag and I pull out the 3 that I have. If not kept properly, it will hurt.
I saw what it just did to you. It's like instantly it made you violently ill.
I know, right? Check it out. And I put my finger in it again.
It's Old Faithful just coming out of your mouth.
Just
Geyser.
pull the finger. Yeah. It's the craziest.
Don't mind that, ghost tree. It's just wild mode puking again.
Peculiar. He goes and grabs a vial out of his side stuff, and he's got a little like a spoon that he uses to kind of gently scrape some bits off of the tree trunk and everything into this glass vial. He puts a cork hopper on it, looks at it. It looks pretty evil stuff to me.
It is, and speaking of evil, and I pull my ring off and I just kind of spin it a couple of times and I go, "Have you ever heard of a scrying spell?"
Yeah. I think most people who've heard of spell casting, magic type of things, they've heard of a scrying spell.
Any idea how to block one?
Oh, I'm not quite sure. Might have to. Let's see. Nah, I was gonna say maybe if you speak to another spellcaster who maybe has, many years under their belt of knowledge, they might be able to help you with that. Counterspelling it or maybe even just erasing it altogether. But yeah, none of us are that privy.
Well, I'll just have to keep using this with caution, I guess.
Absolutely. Kind of looks up at the stars. It's still late, isn't it? Should probably get some more rest.
Do we think maybe one of your friends could keep watch for the evening?
Yeah. Let's see. Who? I saw Grumpy. He was up, wasn't he? I'm gonna go get him. He's usually one that keeps up and stays up by the fire and watches around. I don't know why he went to bed so early last night. So you see Bashful kind of, or Doc rather, kind of just like starts trotting off and goes to get Grumpy, and you see them talking a little bit. Grumpy kind of nods and he goes and sits over by the campfire on this bench here. Looks over around at everyone. All right, looks like I got the night watch. Y'all can go get some sleep, shut eye, rest, whatever you want to fucking call it.
I call it.
Whatever the fuck you want to call it, I don't care. Just do it.
What if I call it? I'm just tripping balls at this point.
I hate this guy.
On our way to back to the little, I guess, sleeping area, me and Cuomo walk by Grumpy, and before continuing past him, I just look over to him in hopes that I'll finally get him to smile a little bit. Hey, good job out there, man. And I hold out my fist to give him a little knuckle pound.
He looks at you. You're not bad with that quarterstaff.
I smile and smirk and kind of give him a little nod, and as I don't want to bother him anymore, because I will definitely be happy with that. And I continue on to our sleeping area and proceed to try and fall asleep.
I'm gonna call Brutus over. And head into sleeping area myself.
Perks up by the fire and begins running over towards you wherever you whistled from. He knows that call.
Yeah, buddy.
All right, everyone going to bed?
Yep. For some reason, I
Going
can't
to
move my
bed.
guy,
Good. Can you not? Let me see if I can restrict player movement. Do that. How about now?
though. Oh, it's like it acts like as if I was gonna move like the actual picture, but I can move everybody else, but just not my guy.
That's funny.
It's so weird.
Well, you're moving them on our screen. Or on my screen.
That's me.
Oh, okay.
Oh, really?
Well, let me
I'm gonna
delete
get
them.
removed.
I'm gonna delete them, and I'll just add them again and see if that works. It's probably gonna be werewolf. I knew it.
Yeah, buddy. And I can move them.
Oh no! But I just did something bad.
You are now permanently werewolf.
Oh.
How are you
All right.
doing
So
today?
all right.
Goodbye.
Grumpy's taking the night watch. Everyone's going to sleep. There we go. Try that now. And
Yeah, buddy.
cool.
We're in business.
All right, so everyone goes and finds their own little shelters to nestle up for the night after being rudely interrupted by these animated trees, these shadow blights, and find, a little bit of shelter, a little bit of warmth, as you guys are all kind of cuddled up next to each other. It's what they consider a three-dog night, if you will. And you guys take that long rest. You
Yes.
wake up the next
I
morning.
need it.
Level 9.
Yeah.
That was unexpected.
Level 9. Level 9. Level 9.
Yes.
Hell yeah, guys. So yeah, you guys kind of wake up and kind of get your things together all in the morning. You guys see Grumpy still situated out there watching everything. Happy seems to have already gotten up, and he seems to be cooking some stuff around the fire. You guys smell in the air. It definitely smells like some good food. Maybe some sort of a mince pie of sorts that he's cooking for everyone to share. And you guys all want to level up real quick and take care of that on your character sheets. I'm going to go take a quick nature break, and I'll be right back, if that's okay with
That means a
y'all.
dub, you guys.
Not a dump. I took care of that before the stream. Alright, I'll be right back.
It's my little.
Yeah, as you guys are also leveling up, feel free to start talking amongst yourselves around the campfire and how you guys are. Happy has made this like owlbear mince pie for everyone to share. It smells delicious, and so he's kind of divvying it all out to you guys as you guys are starting the day and getting some food in you. Feel free to discuss.
I do love good food.
Black pie. Yeah.
I'm multi-classed, so I'm level 1 cleric.
Oh,
In case
look at
you guys didn't figure that out.
I did not know you multi-class. I thought you were straight monk.
Well, this being level 9 now, I am.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, because that was me obtaining the tome from the Temple of Lathander. Hold on.
Cool. Let's see.
Pie's pretty damn good, isn't it?
Some damn good pie. We're seeing if anything will change.
Silrek, you just get. Remember, I sent you the feats and abilities, or I sent you all the feats that you can possibly do.
Yeah,
So
yeah.
You'll be able to choose one of those. I mean, or you can do an ability score improvement, of course, if you want to. But that's all that's changing for you, I believe.
Yep. Yeah, buddy.
What?
And are you doing
I
fighter or
can't.
barbarian? I forget what.
Fighter.
Knocked out of the house. Can't get hold of Molly for a little
Luke,
while.
Luke.
Mute!
Mute it, Luke!
Okay?
Alright, hold on one second.
Oh my god.
Gotta get your shit together.
What a guess for being hilarious. Good old Julia. That's why I got out of that house 13 years ago.
Mm-hmm.
14 years ago. Alright. So was there anything that you guys were doing? Or were you guys just kind of setting up your character sheets real quick?
I'm setting up my character sheets and I'm prepping some
Too cool now.
stuff for my new spell.
Which one? Which spells did you take? Did you do polymorph?
I got polymorph, and then I switched out light for prestidigitation, which will come in handy one day.
Oh, a lot of days. Just for a lot of fun things.
I know we have a specific reason for it.
I'm excited to find out why.
It'll happen. It'll certainly happen.
I'm sure it will. Alright, so you guys just want me to give you another minute or two?
Yeah, 1 second.
Yeah, take your time. I'm in no rush. As I mentioned, though, of course, Happy, he started getting up early, he's whistling to himself.
Oh, man, this is awesome.
As he's cooking you guys food, these meats smell delicious. Solrak, with your schnoz, you can obviously tell that there's owlbear in this pie that he's cooking up for you all. Seems to be some sort of root vegetables in there as well. A nice hearty meal to be shared amongst everyone. It's like cooked in a large skillet. Also, like the skillet is like the size of like a shield for a dwarf, essentially. So, this big old shield is pretty much sitting on top of the fire there, and is able to slice in through it all and give everyone as massive of a piece as they essentially want. It's good.
So
good
I
eating.
want like a massive. You know what Sorlag wants, yeah.
Of course. They all kind of look at you. Hey, I mean, you did do a lot of the killing last night, so help yourself.
Oh yeah, you don't have to tell me twice. And I just
I'll walk over and I'll grab a plate and just kind of look over the side and be like, he is fun. Just keep eating.
Hey, you guys, gotta give it to you. You guys are all, quite some characters. You all have a little bit of uniqueness to yourselves, and definitely a fun group. It's been nice running into y'all.
We've
I
had
think
some
the
fun
pleasure-
too.
The pleasure was absolutely ours. This was wonderful, my friend.
Except for that guy, and I point to the grumpy. That guy's a fucking dick, and I just stare him down.
Takes one to know one.
Yeah, mine's bigger than yours, little one. Oh!
I see you have 2 swords. What are you compensating?
Yeah, one for your mom's mouth and one for her ass.
That's not bad. That's not bad. I'll give you that one. No, it's not bad.
And I'm down. I walk away.
You see, Happy's like serving everyone, a bit of this mince pie. He's like, we looks up to the sky. The sun's starting to make its position. We need to start heading back to Targo soon, so we can make it there with plenty of daylight still. Y'all planning on maybe still hitting the mine we told you about?
Well,
Yeah,
gentlemen,
sure.
what were your thoughts? Can you just give us a little bit more insight on the mine? It was just things got a little wet and sticky, or?
Oh no, I mean not really wet and sticky. If I wish, that sounds like it could have been a fun night. But we went to this mine, looking for these gems that we've heard about. There's a whole cache of them just situated back there. But there's these strange little buggers that were in there, right? These little guys that had these. I mean, they were about as big as him, and he points over to Brutus. A lot of people, they call them Ormites. I think their real name is a rust monster, but they have these feathery antennas, and they would just corrode and rust all of our gear as soon as they would touch it with these little antennas. And they've got these little fangs and everything too. They're scary for us. Not for you guys. Yeah, you're laughing. I know.
Corroding. You can't corrode this. And I pull out a demon sword. Yeah.
You're probably right. If some magic infused in that, you're probably right.
This is the fires of hell here.
Was it, out of curiosity, it was just your metals that creaked and cracked? It wasn't anything else weird going on with your leathers or
Oh
anything else of
no!
that nature?
It was just their antennas were like little, feeling out for all of our gear and all of our anything that had any sort of metal on it or whatever. But they definitely, as soon as they would sniff it out, it's like their food for them. They would rust it up and gobble it down.
That's certainly interesting. You guys don't have any just gear you don't need or spare bits of metal around here, do you?
I wish they gobbled it all down. We had to run away from them. We didn't even have any. We don't even have any more gear to mine any ore or gems right now.
Oh, that is good to know. And the only thing in that mine was just some fun gems?
As far as we know, there's a nice cache of gems located back there. Some pretty pricey ones.
I do like pricey. And we do have our buddy Solrak has this great friend back there that loves to buy gems. They were good buddies.
Yeah, best friends, you could say.
Yeah, well, I'm sure if you guys get a whole load of these, you guys come out pretty rich. Be a nice winter's work.
Well, Fang, Solrak, what do you think? Sidebar to the frozen sea, or no?
I mean,
Be honest. For me, if it's about riches, I'll have every rich I want when I get my vengeance. So I don't need a side quest for more. Got plenty of money.
I do think we need to continue on our quest. As nice as more money sounds.
Trust me, Chaddington. We get done with what we need to do. I'll give you enough. But you can buy every whim your little heart desires.
Oh, I assure you, my friend, It's not about money, but it is about the heart. I tap him on his butt.
Oh, that's not where my heart is, but whatever. Let's keep moving, guys.
Well, I guess that's that. Good luck, my little dwarven friends, and maybe one day we'll run into your old lady friend.
That's
You're
right.
muted. I see your mouth moving, but nothing's coming out.
You guys are awesome, and you level up again to
Level 10.
Whoa!
That's game
Best
70.
TM ever.
You guys, happy trails to you, and I hope safe travels. And it's great meeting you. If you're ever in Targos, feel free to stop by. The Doomathorn clan is in. It's right there in Targos, and we'd be happy to have you guys and have a couple more drinks again.
If we take you up on that.
Absolutely.
And if you guys are just gonna keep on heading out, I'd suggest you keep going that way. He points, like kind of northwest through the trees and everything. You might want to stay off the main trail where maybe some giants are.
I don't like giants, I assure you that. Pulled out my sanding stone. I miss you, Harshy. Put it back in my pocket.
You hear like the sound of it. Sounds like someone like picks up the phone and then like clicks it back real quick. But nothing comes on the other end. No voice.
But it answered?
It just sounds like you think you hear like a just like a little clicking. Maybe it's you being wishful.
I am a very wishful half.
Yes. Alright, so you guys are going to continue moving on then towards the Sea of Moving Ice and not to the mine gem. Or the gem mine, rather.
Yeah.
I think it's about adventures today.
Yeah, oh wait, wrong character. Yeah.
Alright, let's do it. All right.
7 hours of your week.
Maybe just what I did all day yesterday. It's all good. All right.
He thought we'd be swindled by the riches.
I thought you guys would, yeah. All right, so you guys.
I mean, we did just get 12,000 gold pieces before.
Yeah, I'm like I got like more money than I've ever seen in a video game before.
I mean, another 12,000 would have been nice, but I get it.
I hear y'all. All right, let me just do something real quick. All right, so you guys grab all your things. Oh, why is that? That did not switch. Give me one moment. And you guys say anything to these group of dwarves before you head on out? You guys already said your goodbyes and you don't care.
I go and give a pounded to the dude whose mom I just ripped on, and say, "Hey, good game," and then I give him the pounded.
Looks at you and yeah, I know it's all in good fun. No, I'm a bit of a dick myself, so here, maybe here, show you something. I'm a little bit more sentimental than you think. And he grabs his knife and a piece of his shirt. He begins cutting off the symbol on his shirt that's like sewn on there. And he rips it off and he gives it to you, and it's like a symbol of like a cut faceted gem inside of like a mountain. This is a symbol of the clan of the Doomathorn clan, and this will hopefully give you some good luck on your guys' travels. If you ever run into anyone you see with the symbol, feel free to share it with them.
Sweet. Thank you, my friend.
It's posted in our Discord because for whatever reason the link didn't work in game log.
I just take a quick glance just to see if I see any Harper pins or oddly placed purple, anything like that.
No, you do not see anything of those sorts. seems to be that they, as they have mentioned to you, and as of course he just said with this patch and everything, they are members of the Doomthorn clan. And you guys, Wilmore and Solrak, you guys recognize that name, Doomthorn. If you want to make a history check, either one of you, or a wisdom, you can see how well you remember it. But you should remember it. It was only a couple months ago.
Let's see. How's my wisdom?
History is both the same. No, what history is mine? We're gonna do a wisdom check.
Yeah,
19
this is,
versus 17.
Yeah, you recognize that that name, Wilmore, from Gundren. Good old Gundren Rockseeker. He was a dwarf of the Doomthorn clan as well. And in Wave Echo Cave, there was a statue to Doomthorn in the back of it.
I totally forgot
Only a
about
couple months ago. Only a year ago.
In player time. In character time, rather,
Like,
yeah.
It did genuinely seem familiar.
Yeah.
So, do you guys know the Rockseeker brothers?
Oh, legendary, of course.
Oh, legendary. Well, at least the one is. The other are deadendary, but that's just unfortunate.
I see what you did there. It's pretty good. See? Because they're dead, you guys. I forgot that. They're totally...
I thought it was just Tharden that died.
Oh, it was. You're right. How did you get that information?
I mean, the Rockseekers, they're Doomthorn clan legends.
Yeah, they are our buddies, and they do run our mine now. So I'm glad that
You... He like connects in his mind. You guys helped him with Wave Echo Cave?
Yeah!
you're the Chattingtons.
You're the Chattingtons!
Yeah, we're Sorlak and the Destroyers here.
That's confusing. But, oh my god, that's amazing! I can't believe you guys knew the Rockseekers and helped them with the Wave Echo Cave. I mean, it makes sense. Good fighters.
Well, it was just us two. He wasn't there. And I point to Fang. You know, he didn't do anything until
Oh,
very
Fang's actually
recently.
muted.
Yeah, it's great.
Although I will say he wasn't there, but
Fang, you're muted on Discord, Luke. Luke, you're muted on Discord.
Damn it. Literally, I've been talking so
Damn
much.
it, parental control.
I was gonna say, you have been quiet.
I thought I was
No
just
one
like...
paying attention to my ideas.
Sometimes when I talk, no one ever like responds. I'm just like, you kind of do it.
Sorry.
jerks.
But I just met these guys not too long ago, and man, guys, I really thought Fang Gang was catching on. I guess not. Word gets around. You must have been telling everyone behind my back that we're the Chattington.
Back then we were the Chattingtons. Now we're the Bang Gang. Bang Gang.
But Fang Gang, yeah, just definitely not the Destroyers.
Oh no.
The Destroyers.
Maybe the Wrecking Crew, but we'll see.
Oh, that's right. That was starting to catch on a little bit. Yeah. But
But
yeah, so honestly, I don't know what the hell you're talking about.
Oh yeah, well,
Yes.
the Rockseeker brothers, they're dwarven brothers who, like as I mentioned, they're legends in the Doomthorn clan, and they were trying to set up and get Wave Echo Cave up and running and find it again, and I'm blown away that you guys were the ones that helped them.
I haven't had a friend in battle quite like Gundren in a long time.
You and me both, brother. He's quite the shield dwarf.
Yes, he is the stuff of legends.
Wow. Well, this is crazy. We'll have to keep in touch. Definitely, if you guys stop by Targos, definitely stop by and see us again. We'll share around.
absolutely, and if you ever find yourself in Fendelin, stop by Wave Echo Cave and treat yourself to something. You get 10%.
Oh, I'll make sure to let the Gundren know.
And follow it on TikTok. That's old clock tower under it. It's just easy to catch on to it there. Yes. Old TikTok.
We're gonna pretend like that joke didn't happen.
You see all the seven dwarven brothers start all their things are pretty much all situated on the wagon and all packed up and everything. The fire has been extinguished and put out. They're all saying their goodbyes to you all, and you guys are splitting ways.
These guys are pretty cool.
Happy trails to you. So you guys turn around, everything's situated, and begin heading on out through those the woods that they pointed you in the direction of. Just
Cuomo hip hip.
northwest. Yeah, Cuomo hip
Yep.
hip.
We are flying around.
We seem to walk by a
25 feet up.
gym. We seem to walk by a cavern with lots of gems in it.
not anymore.
and ripped up paper in front of it.
Not anymore.
Papers and tears.
Lots of
Hey
tears.
Nate, do you remember the first dungeon that you ever made?
It wasn't the. Yeah, I mean, that was your guys' loss. Luke Ganj was gonna have a badass shield. You were gonna get something. Solrak was gonna get something.
I had Luke on too, though.
Yeah, exactly. All right, so you guys continue on this journey, leaving the campsite, and you guys know that it's not too much further now from the Sea of Moving Ice. As you know, it was just about a 2-day altogether travel. You guys have obviously done a full day's worth of travel. If you keep on pushing on this full day, you should make it to the Sea of Moving Ice. So you guys begin walking through this wooded lands with tree-covered ferns and snow, and tree-covered ferns, snow-covered trees and ferns, and you see a bunch of little bushes situated along the sides and everything. The wind is blowing slightly to make the snow kind of shimmer and fall off the trees. You guys hear bits of falling snow in the distance. Sounds like maybe footprints in the distance, but you know that they're just snowfall happening. And you keep on pushing on. Definitely is a cold day, but being in the woods here, you know that you're off like the main trail and a little bit more secluded as you could be if you were just walking right out in the open. Solrak, I take it you are leading the pack per usual.
Yeah, of course, with Brutus.
Cool.
And I'm telling him all about the battle last night. How I didn't want to wake up and stuff. It's like, yeah, and I was out there killing everybody, and even Cuomo killed stuff too. But the Chattington, he didn't kill anything because he's really weak, And Fang, he tried, but he kind of like missed a lot, and then he was like doing other stuff. But I was out there fucking those tree things up here, and then I talked to a ghost tree. It was awesome.
See Brutus kind of just look at you. He's totally confused by everything that you're saying right now. You just keep on walking up though, through these trees and everything. Solrak, as you guys you're leading the pack through this the trees and everything, and you're talking to Brutus to your side, letting him know the story of the night before. You take a step over by the tree that's in the center there. Let me set you guys back just a little bit. And as you guys step there, you feel a little bit of a, give on the flooring right there. And you take a bit of a, you keep on walking by the tree, and the whole floor around the tree just sinks in, exposing a tree well about 60 feet deep. And you begin falling down it, trying to grab yourself, stop yourself from falling down here. Maybe grab a branch or the siding of the walls or anything. I need you to make a dex saving throw as you begin falling down this tree well.
God damn it, that's a 4. But wait, inspiration. Use it.
And you also have danger sense, which gives you advantage on.
Oh, so then I don't need to use it. Hey, buddy. I do need to use it because I rolled a 5. So, one last time.
6.
11. Yeah, do 5.
Then that switch. 11. Oof. Solrak, you fall down this hole.
3 times.
Oh man.
I couldn't make it.
That's what you get talking about how bad you were. You can't even walk straight.
Solrak, you fall down this tree well that is 60 feet deep. That obviously has been formed because of the snow falling down on this tree and the branches and everything from the tree blocking out the snow from hitting the ground right underneath of like where this tree branches and everything were, exposing a 60-foot well where the trunk of this tree actually is, and you fall down this 60-foot hole, taking 25 points of bludgeoning damage.
Damn.
Yeah, that was a big roll. Yes, and Sorak, you're down here at the bottom of the hole now. Looking up, you just see like the bottom of the branches above you and everything. Obviously, there's a hole exposed up there. We can see some of the light shining through and everything. But you are down at the bottom of this hole.
God damn it! And I'm so mad. And I just like see that they're scratched up everywhere. Did Brutus fall in too, by the way?
No, he did not. Oh, actually, let me go ahead and do a save because you guys were walking right next to each other. He did not. He rolled He rolled a natural 15, which is like, yeah.
How wide is this hole?
I'm trying to put. I have another map that I made with the tree missing from it, but my everything's like frozen on my computer right now. So it's about the hole all around. It's like 15 feet. Because it's like the radius. It's like the radius of the tree. Yeah, and 60 feet deep.
Stay on the hey, assholes! Get me out of here!
I screamed down, "Fight your way out! You tend to be good at that. Can't you just swing your demon sword around?"
You got jokes up there, huh?
You okay?
Yeah. Come on, maybe I'll just stay down here, wait for a big scary monster to come get you.
Solrak, you gotta admit, that's a pretty good one. I give credit where credit's due.
Ever.
Right.
Stay in the hole and give him credit.
Alright. Chaddington, you wouldn't happen to have some rope, would you?
Did that refresh for you guys? You see the hole?
Nah, I just see a tree.
Oh, damn. If you refresh the scene, it should do it, because that's what I had to do. No, it's working.
Let's see what let's
But I'm sorry, it's not anything crucial.
I want to see the hole.
I made two maps for this purpose.
I know. I want to see the hole now.
Oh, I see it now. Oh, that's a cool hole.
Well, thank you. That's what I thought.
I thought it was just gonna be a circle, to be honest. It's a nice hole.
Let me see here.
It's not a bad hole.
Cartoon ones, you know?
It's not a bad hole.
Wow.
And I've seen some holes.
Yeah, we went and saw it in theaters for middle school. Shia LaBeouf was great.
Shia LaBeouf.
It's a lot less symmetrical than I thought it would be.
Right? It's a good hole.
I guess I've only seen a couple of these in my life.
But anyway, Chaddington, you wouldn't happen to have any rope, would you?
What about the bird? Send your bird down.
His wingspan is larger than the width of the hole. Not that easy.
It's like the opposite of a hot dog down a hallway. It's like a bowling ball down a hose.
Yes. Precisely.
Here's the problem, my friend. I have 50 feet of rope. This is a 60-foot hole.
I also have 50 feet of rope. We can tie it off.
I like that idea.
So hand me over the rope, and I'll take care of them.
And I've got an idea too, because apparently this is a hole due to snow. So we're on top of snow, and there's snow. So tie the ropes together, and then let's use this. And I'm gonna pull out my immovable rod, and I'm gonna like hit the button. And go just tie it onto this when you throw it down, my friend.
Okay.
And
I feel like I might like where this is going.
Yeah, it's just hovering in the middle of the area.
So I take both ropes, tie it, make sure it's a nice strong knot, give it a go. One of these. Yep, that ought to do. And send it on down to Solrak. Alright, buddy. Tie this to yourself or hold on tight.
Alright.
Alright, Chaddington, here you go.
Well,
Do with this as you please.
I'm not picking them up here, and I just tie it around it, and I go, use your big boy muscles, Solrak, and climb.
God damn it, and I just start climbing.
So yeah, Wilmore, Fang ties the two ropes together, ties one end to the immovable rod, which Wilmore pushes the button and locks it in place. It just seems to be fixated magically in place. Give it a tug, Solrak, as you see the rope drop down the hole, and this rod doesn't seem to move anywhere. It seems to be completely magically stuck there.
Nice. I start
Pretty cool,
climbing
man.
up.
Yeah, you start climbing on up. It's 60 feet, so it's a bit of a stretch for you to do. I'm going to need you to make an athletics check for me, please.
Which is a +8, so that's a 21.
21. Solrak, just like the training that you were doing, punching the tree and
Just
everything. Maybe your trainer also had a rope set up in the trees as well, out where you were doing your practicing and training and whatnot. And you remember how to do the rope climb really quick. You know, get your legs wrapped around it and pull up super fast. And you pull yourself up there in less than 15 seconds. Have yourself up to the top. And
Just get up there. Say, well, thank you, gentlemen. And I still will not admit that was funny, Chanton. And I walk away.
You know what, guys? I mean, I love the immovable rod idea, but honestly, I was just gonna tie the rope to Cuomo and have him
Yeah, you
pull
could have
up.
totally had him do it.
But
yeah, but sometimes you have to let, you have to let the dull marble shine every now and.
you're not wrong. You're not wrong. I enjoyed seeing Solrak struggle to get out of that hole. I will admit.
Yeah, I'm gonna keep that in mind next time a giant comes after us, you guys.
I only said that loud enough for him to hear.
And
I am a
That was a
werewolf.
whisper.
looks like I know who I'm not healing now. All right, gents. Let's
Like,
keep
grab
going
my-
on.
I'm gonna grab my rod and tuck it away.
grab the rod, tuck it away.
Waistband.
Fang wraps up the rope and everything. And yeah, as Fang, you mentioned, I'm not going to heal you or whatever the exact phrase you just said. Have you mentioned to them,
I told him that I am now a level 1
Sure. So
for all your
Fang
healing needs.
has studied Plentiful, this Tome of Lathander, to be able to get enough under his belt to harness that healing energy of the Morning Lord and be able to help you guys out in those sort of circumstances. So I don't know if you want to. You said you already mentioned it. I don't know if you, as you guys keep on traversing through the lands, I don't know if you bring that up and start talking to them more about that. But yeah, you guys feel free to keep on moving then. Solrak, just roll me a survival check, please,
Alright.
as you lead the pack through.
Since you do have those healing needs, I did just take an ass whooping from that fall. What did you say to roll?
Survival, please.
Alright.
You did also just make those asinine comments, but I'm a better person than that, and I will put that
23.
aside.
23, very nice.
Buddy.
So,
Maybe a demon sword can heal him.
you're a bit more alert right now after falling down this tree well of your surroundings, and you're definitely making sure that you have your eyes, your ears, and your canine nose open to your surroundings to make sure there's no other dangerous encounters that may come your way. Should lead you guys through another hour or two of travel, and seems to be no sort of dangers that come about your way. Fang, were you going to say something?
Yes, I feel as if, like I said, I should be the bigger person. And all right, Solrak, come here and let me see your wounds. And I see them, and I just kind of hover my hands over them, and as I'm kind of like massaging it, the wounds start to scar and heal up, and you can use cure wounds. And you can roll 1d8 plus your spellcasting
That's you, Luke.
modifier.
You do
Oh, is
that.
that me? Okay.
Yeah, you do that.
What would be my spellcasting modifier?
Well, just it's all situated in there, but it's for you. It's a wisdom modifier for cleric, but it's
1d8 plus 3. Gotcha. Oh, 9.
that's great.
Oh yeah. Thank you.
No problem. No problem.
I look at my wounds, and I see that a lot of them have healed. I'm feeling much better than I was.
And just remember, let's try and keep those comments to a minimum. Now that I can make you feel a little bit better. But
Ew. I don't like the way you said that one, so I'm just gonna ignore it. Keep walking
believe me,
away.
I didn't mean it in that way.
Yeah, sure. And I just keep walking. Whatever you say, boy.
I see Chaddington's immovable rod kind of move around in this.
Yeah, I bet you are. Trying to make it move.
Wilmer, as you're following Solrak lead you guys through these lands, and you guys get through about another 2 hours past this this site here of the tree well where Solrak fell into. Is there anything that you're doing, or would like to bring up, or anything?
Yeah, I guess we're all just walking, and I'm just strumming on the old six string, just kind of rocking with the crowd. That's about it.
Yeah, love it. Just kind of playing a little bit of a tune to get you guys going through this adventure. Is it like a jaunty tune? Is it what kind of song are we playing here?
I would say it's kind of like a children's song, right? I'm just sitting there going da 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 da. Hot ass bunny will hopping through the forest, scooping up all the ale mugs, tossing them on our throats. Da 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 da.
I'm gonna take out my little flute thing and be in the background, like.
Make a performance, Solrak. I don't need Wilmore to, because he plays well.
Yeah, 20 plus 4.
No, it's a 2.
Ah!
It's a 2.
Plus 0. That's so shitty.
I got excited for it to harmonize with it for a bit, but then I realized the harmony sounds like shit, so I'm even more excited now. So Wilmar's playing do 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 do, and you get out your flute. And, it's so discordant, and it makes you guys like cringe a little.
Solrex, please shut up, man. Leave it to Chaddington.
What? I'm trying
Oh, horrible. Stop. Practice when we're not around.
Even Brutus kind of like puts his head down in the snow a bit to bury it in his ears underneath the snow. It's just kind of like.
God. Oh, totally. I don't even care about this stupid flute, anyways. And I put it in my pocket, but then as I walk away, like a single tear like rolls down my cheek.
Love it. And as that single tear rolls down your cheek, you hear it sounds like a howling of a wolf, just kind of echo throughout the woods here. And the howling, it continues on and on.
I look up to see if I see a full moon.
And on. It's early day still, not even afternoon yet. But you still hear about 3 minutes go by till after this howling wolf sound just seems to secede.
And I hear from this side.
It's kind of hard to really. You can make a perception check with advantage because you have your good hearing.
Rolls. Alright, 18 and 18.
Cool. A 10. So it sounds like it's coming from all around you, but you're sitting there and focusing on it because it's taking, it's happening for so long. It's over a long period of time, about 3 minutes, and you can pinpoint that there's like an epicenter of where it seems to be coming from. Definitely westward in general.
Gents, I feel like we should follow that sound.
Is it one of your friends?
As I say, you know him?
I don't know. Something tells me follow that sound.
Easy for a wolf to say.
Hey, what's the wolf that can happen?
Me and Chaddington kind of look at each other, just not entertaining that. But okay, yeah. Why don't you guys go that way, and I'll hop on Cuomo and see what's going on above.
All right.
Cuomo, hip hip.
Take flight with
Hey.
Cuomo above the tree line. Yeah, one more.
I walk up next to Solrak with the bird. Well, you got any more shitty jokes, my friend?
Ha! The only shitty joke is between your legs. And I pointed at his little wiener.
That makes 0 sense, my friend.
Oh, it makes sense.
No, you see, I'm a Lightfoot. Again, it's a foot long.
Yeah, sure.
And I slowly pull up my leg
Yeah, I've
and
heard of you
leg.
casting your illusions,
And
little man.
about like 3/4 of the way up my shin. There's like a little bolus. I wink at him. Just
Ew.
drop it down.
Ew. Ew. Ew.
And there may or may not have been a minor illusion in all that. We don't know. We just
Oh,
don't
man, I
know.
need my ice cream here.
Ice cream is
Is it-
perfect.
is
It's cold out.
Is it vanilla ice cream?
Ew,
Yeah.
No,
Mm.
never.
Is it French vanilla? So, you guys, Wilmore kind of, gestures, does this minor illusion. You're all grossed out, making these crude jokes to each other, but you're following the sound of this wolf howling, correct? In general?
Correct.
Cuomo and Fang take to the air above the tree line to see if they can get maybe a better sight of anything that's up ahead. Go ahead and roll a perception. Fang?
Yep. You said me or Cuomo?
Just you.
Okay.
It's not like you can talk to Cuomo or he can actually verbalize something.
You right. 9.
9. Okay, so you see, as you get above this tree line, that you guys are almost out of the woods. Literally and figuratively. You guys, it's not too much further for you guys to get out of, like, this surrounded wooded area. And as you get up there, also, you can see, in sight, a vast opened land of, like, sky and, I guess not land, just a vast open scene, which you can imagine to be where the Sea of Moving Ice is. There's no landscape to block it or anything.
Okay, so we just kind of see it in the distance.
Correct. It's pretty far out there still, but you can see, like, when you can see, like, the wide openness of, like, the sky, where the sky and water meets with, like, the ocean, that's pretty much what you can see out there in that vastness.
Well, gentlemen, it looks like our I cast a message to Cuomo so he can hear this as well. It looks like our goal is in sight.
That's right. No more distractions. Let's keep it.
Shall we?
Fang, is there... Would you... I guess you scooped down and you told them about or you would have, that you see the sea up ahead or whatever?
Yeah, so, I mean, I was...
I thought we could see that.
Yeah, I was kind of confused.
Because he was up in the air and saw that over the
Yeah.
tree line. Yeah.
I thought we
Yeah, so I...
You guys can pretty much... You guys are still in the woods and see, like, the woods all around you right now.
And
but he
by
gets
our
up on the tree
goal, I
line.
mean a bunch of wood. You know what I'm saying, gentlemen?
Yeah, so I fly
Let's
down.
keep going that way.
Gents, keep heading the direction we are heading in. Not too much further, and these trees are done for. And then it seems as if maybe we are approaching rather close to the sea moving ice.
Well,
All right. So you guys keep on pushing forward then, right? And about 30 more minutes goes by for you guys to get out of the wooded area, and you guys finally make it out of there. Mostly unscathed, of course, other than Solrak, who fell through this hole. Solrak, roll another survival check if you're leading the pack, please.
ooh, 24.
Cool. Doing great.
We have
Sorax,
survived.
he's got his head on a swivel, looking all around him, making sure that nothing is going to encroach on you guys or cause any harm or anything. Excuse me. And you guys keep on going about another hour now, past after you get out of the woods. And you come across a large, open land where there's a few elk grazing in the distance. It looks like there's 8 altogether.
Whoa. Then I stop everyone. Shh. Guys. Dinner.
Shit.
Point to the elk.
Don't tempt Solrak with a good time.
Well, any ideas?
Let's see if I still have. Wait, is my bow and arrow still broken?
I think
that?
you had a longbow that was broken. Yes, yeah, you never got that fixed.
Damn it. Wait, but I do have my oath bow.
Yeah, it just won't have any of the benefits to it, but it's still just a standard longbow.
Yeah, just a good old bow. So, all right, I'm gonna shed my sword, put it away. I'm gonna take out my oath bow.
Sure. Hey, you see these elks kind of grazing in this open, snowy field here, just kind of finding any sorts of vegetation that lingers around. You can roll to hit.
And before I do, I'm gonna do a perception check and see the fattest looking one.
Okay, yeah, absolutely. Feel free to do that.
And then if you can, once I do that, if it works out, you can just like ping it at me or something. I'll take a shot at it.
Works for me.
Okay.
So you guys kind of all standing out in this open here, watching the elk.
Yeah, a goddamn 2, really. Okay.
Yeah, they all from this distance. I was gonna say they it's kind of hard to tell any sort of differentiation. I can't even say the fucking word right now. Yeah, if they're different at all. Not even gonna try.
I know what you're saying, and I can't think of it either.
I can't even say it right now.
Differentiating?
Differentiate.
Differentiate between the two.
Yes.
Okay, so I'm gonna look for the, just like the law of the jungle, the last one in the back, and I'm going to shoot that bitch with my oath bow.
Draw an arrow. You pull back the bow. Aim it. Let go.
20.
Arrow goes flying across the field. Lets out this weird cry. You gotta roll damage. It hits that front one.
5 damage.
5 damage. Let's see. That arrow goes piercing into the side of this elk's flesh. It lets out that moaning cry. It looks up from the vegetation that's trying to search for on the ground, and wide-eyed stares back in your guys' direction. And all these elks start galloping and running away westward.
All right. Well, I'm gonna try to shoot at.
I guess as soon as I saw that, I would have looked at him and been like, "Thanks for the warning," and just shot Eldritch Blast.
Okay. Yep, they are running away from you guys right now, but you can definitely shoot out 2 quick Eldritch Blasts if you want.
1. 15.
Cool. Were you aiming for the same one that he hit, or?
Yeah, I would have just he would have hit one. And I'd been like, "Great coordination, buddy."
Yeah, roll damage on that.
It's 1. It's 10 damage. And the other is proficiency went up this level. I didn't even notice that.
Yeah.
And 17.
Yeah, you guys are a 4 proficiency now, right?
Yeah. An 11.
Okay. Yeah.
For the record,
Mhm.
my persuasion is now plus 11. So don't have me roll if it's a 10.
Well, I mean, DC can go up to 30.
I know. Yeah. Okay.
So, all right. Yeah, you shoot these Eldritch Blasts out. 2 of them launch out, hit the same elk that Silrak was aiming at, and all the other ones start scurrying and running away westward as that one collapses to the ground.
Nice. Good
Here we
job.
go, boys.
Yeah, you see them all kind of run they keep on running westward in that direction. Now you can see that there's like a a frozen river over there with a bridge that kind of crosses over it, and the sea moving ice is not far out from the other side of that, maybe 2 miles. But you see those elk seem like they're grazing and sprinting over that bridge and kind of like in that direction.
I'm gonna go up to this thing, this elk, and skin it and start harvesting the meat and shit.
Yeah. Go ahead and let's do a survival check for that.
I'll cast a little campfire next to him while he does this so he can be warm.
It's very kind of you.
10.
A 10. So yeah, you go and you pull out. I guess like you using the demon sword or like old one slayer.
I actually believe I have a knife.
I was gonna say because it's kind of crude the way that you're doing this with the 10. You kind of slice in through its body and you're gutting it. You slash across its throat and you bleed it out and everything, and then you cut up its belly and try to gut it and whatnot, and you get a lot of those internal organs in your cut, and some of the viscera and blood and organs start spilling out all around you. It's making a bit more of a mess than you should be making with it, but you get the job done.
Now the whole time I'm like trying to act like that's exactly what's supposed to be happening, So I'm like, but it's like shit everywhere. Like, oh God! And when they look, I'm like, and they turn around. It's like, oh God!
There's literally just like shit like just spilling out of its body, and it's all over your like arms and everything. You're like trying to like push it back into its body and like make it not spill everywhere, but like it's a fucking mess, man. But I mean,
when they look, I'm like,
you successfully though gut it, skin it, get all that skin off of it. You're only able to get like with the kind of half-ass way that you did this, you're only able to get about 50% of the usable meat from it to be able to save for later if you guys want to cook something up. So we could say that you get 16 pounds of meat.
I just want to point out, now that we're talking about food, that Solrak's been eating since the start of this game.
Oh, I noticed.
You gotta have dessert. You can't have dessert. Chinese food, have dessert.
How can you have your pudding if you don't eat your meat?
For 2 hours.
Yeah, this has been a 2-hour dinner.
Oh, here. My girlfriend, for the record, ate and laughed forever ago, and then I'm still sitting here so slowly.
Love it. But yeah, you
I
have
just needed to comment on that.
you've sliced away a good 16 pounds off of this large elk to be able to have as a usable, salvageable meat for you guys.
Well, this was fantastic.
It's been the sack.
I will say, a little odd that there'd be a whole herd all the way out here, but I guess it's fantastic. I'm just kind of kicking around the snow, looking at the tracks, just looking around.
I mean, we got this meat right now and this open fire. We might as well cook some of it up real quick.
Let's have a munch.
Not only that, but Solrak, you look pretty intimidating for the next people we...
Yeah, I don't even want to wash this up. This is pretty badass.
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
We want to have a little lunch.
You just see the elk tracks that seem to be scurried all around here, close to the tree line, and then, as I mentioned, they all jolted westward, and you just see those tracks going that way. Don't seem to see anything else.
All right.
Well, gents, it doesn't seem like we're too much further out from the sea moving ice. I say we just keep trekking on once we enjoy this fresh cut elk.
Yep, agreed. Eat, fuel up, and then we'll be ready for whatever lies next.
Well,
Sure.
while we're
So,
eating,
Rick-
I'm going to be looking at the tree line.
So, Rick, I'll take mine mid-rare.
You got it.
Beautiful.
Well, I'll take mine like a real man and have it rare.
You got it, and I make sure to make Chinatons as well done as I possibly can.
So you're Chatterton, as he's cooking yours, you tell him you want it rare. You start looking over at the tree line, and Sorak is just burning yours essentially. It's just making
I'm like pushing it down.
a piece of crispy leather. And you're looking at the tree line, just kind of scoping it all out, seeing if you can find anything. Totally oblivious to what's going on behind you, as your perception is an 8 right there. And you don't see, any sort of movement, any sort of signs of life, any signs of anything in this tree line.
Well, Solrek, how's that steak going?
Oh, it's ready, buddy.
Great,
Just,
great.
And I put it on, and I just give him to him, and I just here you go, and walk away.
He did a great job with mine, Chatterton. I think.
Yeah,
The same way.
look how it's perfectly cooked in every way. So yours should be exactly the same because I made all of them exactly the same.
And I look at him, and I look back at the steak, huh? And then I ready something. And Solrak, what do you do? I just kind of watch Solrak out of the corner of my eye.
I just start eating my steak, and
I
eat yours.
I point over and I press the digitation and I completely soil his steak. So it's just covered in poop.
You son of a bitch! And then I go and I take his. I start eating it anyways.
And then I unpress the digitation and then I just eat his steak like a normal
You
steak.
son of a bitch! Son of a bitch. That was smart.
And that's a good use of prestidigitation.
This is delicious, Solrek. You really do cook well. How's that steak, Solrek?
And I begrudgingly eat my super well done.
I mean, Fangs looks fantastic.
You bastard. That was a good one.
Fang, you're
You're
muted
fair.
on Discord
I don't even
again.
need to cook mine at all.
Luke, you're
Well-
muted on Discord again. I don't know if you realize that. No, okay.
Doing stuff. I'm doing fantastic. If we shall we continue over that bridge there yonder? That is again interesting to see all the way out here. But I guess others have followed this path before.
Right. But let's do it.
All right, you guys keep on pushing on then.
Yep. And I put my oathbow away, and I pull out my swords again.
Okay. You lead the pack then as you keep on going on, just to pretty much get to where you saw this elk run away and cross that bridge. So you guys keep on going on a little bit further. Oh, did the music just stop?
It just did.
Yeah.
I wonder if that was just like a fade out.
I feel like it was.
There we go, yeah.
Yeah, there we go.
Interesting. I haven't heard that before. So you guys get right up to that bridge area, right? As you guys keep on moving up a little bit further, let me reveal just a little bit more for you. And as you guys get up here, over the bridge, you see what looks like a some sort of broken structure on the other side of it. It seems like you followed the elk prints that seem to run over this bridge line and everything, and you see on the other side some of the elks grazing, kind of sniffing down on the ground, different things. You guys can't see the ground over that bridge area, but you guys see that their heads are down to the ground because the bridge has a bit of an arch.
Give me 1 second, Solrak, and I'll hop on Brutus, and then I'll send Sanity up in the air to kind of get a good view, get a 360 view, and eyes roll back.
Your eyes roll back in your head as you're sitting on Brutus, and your sight goes in through Sanity's eyes as you take to the sky and look down at the field ahead of you. You see what looks like a sight of, looks to you about 14, a dozen to 14 of these Uthgard barbarians, corpses, all badly mangled and beaten and bloodied and bludgeoned. Among these corpses are also 2 corpses of frost giants. You see the elk just kind of like grazing about and like sniffing them and like nudging them a bit. There's a couple
my
of
eyes roll.
yeah. There's also a couple of like vultures and like carrion birds like kind of pecking at like the corpses as well.
My eyes roll forward and I look at Fang and Solrak and I think there was a battle up ahead, or it's a very dangerous area. Be prepared.
Well, lucky for you, my little friend. I'm always prepared. Did I take out my sword? Hey!
When I say prepared, I mean stealthy. We don't need fire and brimstone yet. Hold on.
Oh, it's time. Just give me the signal.
Something tells me I may not be able to give you the signal. Just if somebody tries to hurt us, kill them. Usual. Do you think?
Yeah, that's the signal.
So the signal is they tried to attack me. That's not my signal then.
That's a great signal.
This goes directly against signaling.
It's a very fun signal. It's
more
very
of a
easy
reaction.
to understand. You see it, like, oh, hey, that's the signal. It's getting murdered. Boom.
Well,
Attack.
shall
That's
we? And I'm like on Brutus, and I'm holding the saddle that we bought for him, like right on the pommel in the front. And I mean, it's like John Wayne walking into like a new city, just like, even though it's like very smaller version.
I'm trying to play it on the little thing.
I immediately look at him. Please stop. For all of our sakes. And Brutus just shakes his head.
Let's see what he gets.
7.
You're playing it on the wrong it's a bit high. It's an octave too high, maybe 3 octaves too high. It's a little obnoxious. Wow! 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 Wow!
Sorry, guys. And I put it away again. It's like, damn it. This always works when I'm alone.
All right, so Wilmore, what are you doing? You're hopping on Brutus and you're moving on up there.
Yeah, I mean, I guess it was so. There was definitely a fight. But I think this is how we have to go. So, shall we?
Yes.
That was the best.
All right, let's do it.
What do you think? What's going on?
God damn it! I told you you're grounded!
Luke!
No, some shit's happening.
Yep,
Apparently.
give the man a minute.
Yeah, no, but okay, so you're just gonna go on up there then? Or are you waiting?
Well, so I guess first, hold on. How does this work? We would creep up over the hill to like until we could see a whole kind of spiel, and then see what's going on. It's a little weird.
Okay. So, you begin walking over the bridge, Brutus in tow with you, checking out the scene that lays ahead of you and what you saw through Sanity's eyes. As you mentioned, it seems to be some sort of battle that happened here. You can go ahead and slide your token up to where you think you would be at this moment.
Would hide behind this tree over here so I can kind of...
I'd more or less be like crawling If I'm just going by myself, I wouldn't go by myself. I've already seen.
Come on, let's all go together.
Yeah, I would just go to like the crest of the.
Yeah, you get to like the peak of this arched bridgeway, right? And you see now that you can like you're on top, looking down and a little bit closer. Yeah, you see a few of these vultures just pecking at these corpses of some of the Uthgardt barbarians, some of the barbarian people that you guys. They look akin to the barbarian people that you guys saw at the Great Worm Tribe Mound and the Black Raven, or at the barbarians that were at the Grey Wolf Tribe Mound, where Solrak got his liking curse. And so you see all these dead barbarians situated around here. It looks like maybe this was like a fortitude, some sort of fortitude area for them to be structured in and have a basin or some sort of protection. And it looks like maybe these giants, were in their space and a battle ensued, and there's no survivors from what you can tell from here.
I whisper to everybody, gents, not a word about my curse.
Are they
And,
like?
I put my swords away and I take out my giant Slayer sword.
Are they like dead, or like are they like freshly dead?
Why don't you go check them out?
Can I see from here?
Make a perception or make an investigation with disadvantage from this distance, because that is quite the distance.
How about sanity? Or no, first we'll do investigation disadvantage first. Is a 9?
Yeah, a 9. It's kind of hard to tell exactly how fresh these deaths are, but they aren't. There's not like a deep layer of snow covering them or frost or anything.
Yeah, and like the elk are grazing. Nobody's messing with the elk, right?
Correct. Yeah. They seem to just like kind of like grazing about. But after you guys kind of get up on this bridge area, one or two of them take notice and begin sprinting off. But there's still a group of 5 of them around.
Okay. I would send sanity to investigate, and again just see like how fresh they've been killed.
Sure. You can go ahead and do investigation through sanity. So your eyes roll back in your head and start flying through Sanity's spectral body.
Yeah, she doesn't have a +1, so it would just be 2. Yay!
Pretty much what you can see through Sanity, because the vision through these bird eyes, it's a little difficult. It's you pretty much see. What you're able to tell is that there's no snow covering the body, or very little snow covering the bodies, at least. No frost hardened over them. Yeah.
Well, gentlemen,
Let's do it.
Let's do it.
let's do
Remember,
it.
not a word about my curse.
See a couple of the
Anyone.
elk
What
like
curse?
look a little antsy and like shocked. They
The
both,
werewolf curse.
the elk kind of like, jump up and jitter, and they all spread out and start running their own ways. You guys
Real
hear?
stealthily. Is it closer?
It's very close.
I'm gonna see if I can hear exactly who is doing it.
Make a perception with advantage.
Yeah, buddy. That's a 20, so.
Cool. You hear that the howling of the wolves, right? And you kind of make a connection with the barbarians and the werewolves and the wolf tribe that you saw. And you're looking around the bodies, but you notice that, of course, all these bodies are dead. The howling isn't coming from those. And you look down to the south where there's like a little bit of a ledge and cliff, and you come out from behind it. You see 3 winter wolves with that cold blue energy riding up through their throat and like ghastly white eyes, with this kind of smoky ethereal mist that kind of wafts out of them, starts slowly crawling up towards the corpses and snarling and smelling all around on the grounds.
I look to see if everybody else notices them before I say anything. I guess as far as like, are they? Does anybody else find these wolves weird? Are they with the people here? So am I gonna look out of place if I don't know that?
Yeah, you could definitely tell that these wolves. Make an investigation real quick. You can tell definitely that these wolves. They seem to be. You can't tell where exactly they came from, but they seem to be attracted to the corpses, and the bodies, and the meat.
Well, I stay out of their way.
Yeah, these wolves slowly crawl up towards the bodies. See the one
Can I see him?
southward. Yeah, you guys are all down here. You can imagine that now. Wilmer, especially the one, starts kind of crawling up, pretty much directly south of your line of sight. You see one of them his fur kind of camouflages with the snow a bit, but as you see the movement kind of creep up to the one corpse of this Uthgar barbarian, he smells around at it and starts tearing apart at the flesh and pulling it, dragging it backwards.
Hey, Chaddington, don't fall asleep alone tonight. Then I walk away.
I fall asleep alone every night. I think to myself, so what's the plan, gentlemen? Are we gonna fight
I'm checking out these big guys here.
The giants.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, those are corpses of frost giants that have been slayed. It looks like you see a couple of spears stuck in their body, a couple of slashes down at their ankles and whatnot. But in the one, so are you looking at the top one or the bottom one? Doesn't. Yeah, it doesn't really matter. One of them has a spear that looks like it's been shoved through its eye, and not just like been thrown through, but looks like it was thrown through, and then someone like went up to it and slammed it through the back of his skull.
Whoa.
These are all like normal sized spears and stuff, right?
Correct.
And
Put away my giant slayer sword because I thought it was alive. And I get closer and you notice it's dead, and I pull out my normal swords.
Yeah, they are all dead.
well, should we back up, let the wolves eat, and then try again, or
I think we gotta go
fighting
through
these
the
wolves? I'm just kind
Yeah.
of slowly backing up.
Just keep it moving, gents. There's nothing for us here. Keep going to where we need to go.
Well,
These wolves do their thing.
I don't think these wolves are gonna allow us to move by without wanting to start some sort of combat.
Well, we'll find out when we get there. Stay together. Let the wolf eat. And I
Okay.
don't think it'll bother us.
Let's
Just go quietly.
go up here, guys. Up here, behind this rock.
Wilmer leads
Go
you guys up
around
behind
them.
this rock. You see another one of the winter wolves get a little bit closer up to that one giant that you're looking at, Slowrak, with the spear pushed through its skull. It's at an Uthgar barbarian that's just south of him and sniffing at that body. And it looks up and sees the giant up there and starts sniffing, moving towards that, and starts pulling at the flesh on that corpse, ripping
Yeah,
it
but it could-
off, tossing it in the air and swallowing it whole. Still pulling apart bits of the flesh. Are you guys trying to hide right now?
I'm trying to hide.
Yeah.
Okay. If you guys are trying to hide, go ahead and make stealth checks.
I want nothing to do with this shit.
19.
2.
Do one for Cuomo as well. Oh, Brutus with a 15. Plus whatever his stealth is.
Stealth. Is that considered dexterity?
Mhm.
Okay, so +1.
Yeah, Brutus got 17 total.
8.
All right. So you guys all feel like you hide pretty well behind this bush, the shrubbed area, and get a good amount of cover hidden behind y'all. The wolves don't seem to notice you guys at all anymore, but Cuomo takes a little bit of time to get over there, and bit of a bigger beast, large body. It's got a bit of a tougher time getting hidden behind the bush and everything. And let's see, you guys, you stay there for about a few minutes as these wolves are ravaging through these corpses and tearing them apart and eating any bits of scraps that they can. When one of them that's smelling the giant and ripping apart his flesh gets a smell of something more fresh nearby. You guys are all looking in that direction. You see the wolves' glowing eyes pierce up in the direction of Cuomo.
I elbow Fang and go, hip his ass. Like, just point upwards. And then I prestidigitation rotting meat. Like, on the other side, not where we are, of the rock.
Okay. So you tell Cuomo hip hip, or you tell Fang that hip hip. Do you respond to anything like that, Fang?
Yeah, I said, Cuomo, get down, get down.
So you tell him to get down.
Get up.
No.
Get
Up, dumbass.
Get, Cuomo,
Fly.
get up.
Fly, bird.
Cuomo looks confused, like up, down. You tell her get up, and she takes up to the sky and starts flying high. Winter Wolf looks up, and you see the blue glow from its eyes just kind of trail in the night, in the darkness of the night a little bit, and then gets a bit of a whiff of something to the left of you guys, behind the bush. That's
right
where
here.
Okay, to the right.
Like on the other side of the bush, just like rotting meat.
Smells rotting meat, and it starts moving in that direction, trying to find anything that can find there. It starts digging into the earth and the ground right there, just trying to scratch whatever it can up.
Then I start moving us around.
Yeah.
San Nico sits over here.
All right, everyone make a stealth check if you're moving.
19.
21.
Damn, you guys are stealthy as fuck. Let's see. When Koimo's up in the sky, so all good on that then. Koimo's just taking flight up there and like kind of protecting himself up there. And yeah, they don't seem to hear or smell you guys moving as you guys just kind of slowly scuttle your way around the perimeter of this dilapidated stronghold or building of sorts.
How steep is this area here?
So there's like an embankment that goes down about 10 feet, and then it's it's a ledge right there, and then that goes down about another 20 feet to the riverbed.
Alright. And then how about this area here?
That goes up into, that's like it was a structure of sorts that looks like it's been destroyed. Like a circular tower structure, maybe some sort of fortified wall. But it's not any. The wall itself right now is about 15 feet tall. But there's no depth to it. You're on the same level.
Gents, do we go around or do we go through?
What do you think?
Let's cut through, because maybe around the wolves will be able to see us. They're definitely going to be faster.
Let's do it.
Alright.
You guys start slowly moving again. Keep on going. I'll let you guys use that stealth check that you just rolled for this. You guys keep on moving slowly into that fortified building. You pass by one of these carrion birds, these vultures, who's pecking at the flesh of one of these Uthgar barbarians. And as you guys pass by, you give it a bit of a fright. It flies up, leaving the corpse behind, and takes to the sky. Flies away into the distance. You hear a bit of footsteps moving around in the snow now. Notices obviously there's some movement and life there. The one that's been digging in the snow, looking for that rotten flesh, is no longer interested in that, as obviously there's something moving about westward.
I try to make my way over and out of here as fast as possible before he gets in here.
Sure.
Look for us.
Yeah. I hustle and then I make like a moving sound over here with prestidigitation, like a puff of wind, like against the tree. Like I have like this tree.
Cool. Yeah, you make the sounds like the
Fangs with
tree
this
kind of makes like a rustling sound as if something's maybe jumping out of it or something. Something's moving about within it. Looks up at the trees and it's interested in what's happening there. As Solrak, you move your way outside of this fortified building. You see the one winter wolf that was a bit closer to you starts moving its way, slinking around this fortified building towards the direction of that tree. And as you see it go around there, all of a sudden you notice it freeze in place and then scatter as it runs, and all three of the wolves begin running away.
Oh shit, you guys. Whatever that is, we don't want to be here for. Run. Then I start running.
I think we should take cover in this building here.
Wilmore, what do you do?
I'm running.
I'll hop on Brutus and I'll go run a little bit.
Guys hear the ground all around you. Boom, boom, boom. Begin to shake a little bit.
Oh shit! I hide behind this tree.
Where's it shaking from? Is it shaking from
the north?
Or from the north?
From where you
So,
guys
like, the other
pretty much like across from the bridge where you guys just came from.
All right, you guys are gonna be so
across the
jealous.
bridge? And yeah,
'Cause
I'm
my
booking.
girlfriend just brought me seconds. Woo!
Jesus.
God damn.
Love
Rex!
The meatloaf!
Alright. So, yeah, you hear the shaking of the ground all around you, and the wolves, just ran away in different directions, looking a bit frightened. Only Solrak saw that.
And I know that it's definitely a giant, so I put my swords away and I take out my giant slayer sword again.
Alright.
I yell out for Cuomo to come back to me.
Yeah, Cuomo takes flight back down, scoops down right to your side, and you look back over the bridge as Cuomo kind of scoops down right next to you. And you can see what looks like that same mutated frost giant that you guys killed at the throne, at the giant sacred site with the 7 icy glazed thrones. Fang, as you see her stomping towards you all, dragging her massive anvil attached to the chain behind her, you notice that she's got her 2 heads there, which Solrak cut off, but then you also notice that there's a 3rd one growing out of her other shoulder now. She's stomping over the bridge in your guys'
Fuck
direction.
this shit, gentlemen.
Yeah.
Let's move.
Me and
Now
Cuomo
what do we
are
see? I
like,
am in shock that I fucking killed this being. I cut off its 2 heads. Now here it is standing before me. I want no part of this. I want no piece of it right now.
me and Cuomo stay right where we are.
Everyone make a stealth check. This creature, this massive giant, looks over this battlefield. You see all 3 of its heads. Solrak, because you're like in those bushes and you can see out still. You see all 3 of its heads looking in different directions, sniffing the area and looking all around.
I'm gonna use inspiration on my stealth check.
Cool.
That's better.
It is better. So let's see. she is looking down on the ground, and all around her heads, two of them, split out from different directions. The two heads that you guys have seen before that seem to have grown back completely, but then there's the third one on the other shoulder that's not quite fully grown yet. That's like looking off as like almost like a lighthouse, like a beacon that's like twisting in different directions and kind of scanning the area and looking around. And it notices the footprints on the ground that have kind of led out of the fresh footprints that have led out of this this built area and kind of heading westward now. And you see the giant looking all around and moving up in that direction. I know that you're here! I can smell you!
I signal to them to not say anything.
How do you do that?
Well, Chaddington is the closest to me, right? So, actually, I only signal to Chaddington.
Yeah.
Because he's the only one that I can see.
So you like
He's too far.
kind of just like finger to the lip.
I wave him, and then
Chaddington.
Give him a thumbs up, and I turn around, and I message. I can do that, right? Yeah, I should be able to message him.
Yeah.
I message Fang.
stay pit.
I know you're there! You tarnished my name in front of the Holy Seven of Yarmut. You stole the Horn of Blasting. You embarrassed me. A member of the noble family. Show your faces!
And as she's saying all this, I'm totally going like, yeah, I did in my head. But I'm not like saying anything, but I'm just like, yeah.
See her dragging that amble on the chain behind her as she moves around, looking at those footprints a bit more.
I'm gonna look at this horn of blasting that she just mentioned. And I go, huh. And I'm gonna look at Solrak. I'm gonna put it to my lips.
Do it.
All right. And then I'm gonna creep up. So like she's on like the other side of the tree.
Yeah. Yep. She's like looking right inside of like this shelter, everything. Cuomo and Fang seem to be situated perfectly behind some sort of rock wall in the shadows that just somehow does not see them back there.
And I know what's coming because obviously this horn used to be mine. So
It's a
literally
different
just
horn.
Yeah,
Oh,
this is a different one.
Oh, never mind. So I'm just gonna go stay put because I know something cool's coming.
I hope. And I'm gonna try to get within like 10 feet of them, I guess.
Make a stealth.
Oh, 21.
So are you like in the tree or are you like under the tree?
I'm like under the tree.
Okay.
Or you know what? Yeah, like I wouldn't have climbed up the tree. I'm like on the ground still.
Sure. So yeah, you're under, like the branches of this tree are pretty low. Like so low that obviously the giant wouldn't like want to get under, bend down and look under that. And of course, being a squat, tiny halfling, you're able to maneuver yourself underneath these branches, and you are able to get within 10 feet of this giant without it noticing you.
And I'm gonna whip out this horn I have,
Yeah.
and I'm just gonna horn.
All right. Let me pull something up real quick.
That's called the callback.
Just give me 1 second. Okay, so you blow into this horn of blasting, the one end, and erupting from the lion's head is this thunderous blast of noise. It's just shakes the tree around you, and some of the snow begins falling, and it just reverberates all around you, and some of the rocks and structure around Fang begins to crumble as well. The giant grasps its ears as it hears its horn, and would you roll 5d6 for me?
Ooh. Can I just add Horn of Blasting since I know what it is now? I guess.
Yes.
To equipment. Blasting. 5d6. Woo. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
I succeeded the save, so it's only half the damage of it. 8 damage then. Okay. This thunderous noise erupts from the end of this horn, and the giant grabs its ears as it's blasting all around it, and this horn is just screeching through, and it's just trying to block out as much as it can, and it really does a good job blocking out a lot of it. But now it sees where Wilmore is down underneath this tree line, and yells down at him, "You embarrass me, a member of the noble family! The wrath of Thrym will be relentless on you as I smash your puny human bones into a pulp!" And that's where we'll pick up next game.
Oh shit, you guys.
Gotta get the pulp out.
Well, you guys better tune in next week, because it's gonna be awesome. Holy shit.
Holy shit. Good job, guys. That was fun.
That was good. Yeah, I like that.
Lots of good stealthing right
A little
there.
bit stealthy. A little stealthy.
Guys,
Good
get
roll.
Sneaky.
Avoided those winter wolf attacks big time, so that was good.
We're level 10 now.
Yeah, no, you're not.
Oh, 9. Yeah, 9.
I was gonna say, Jesus Christ, what are you doing?
Right.
Awesome,
I
guys.
have one 4th level spell.
Hell yeah. And it's a good one.
And we're using it.
Love it.
And I never finished eating.
Three.
You're always in character.
This is a new ASMR stream.
Right?
Solrak eating ice cream.
Next week, it's just going to be Solrak shitting for the whole time. It's full circle.
Hey, if we keep recording for another 3 hours, that's what will happen.
Yep. As soon as we hang out. Oh God, why?
Awesome, guys. Well, that was a great one. I had a lot of fun. You guys are, from where you are standing right now, you can see the sea of moving ice on the other side. Essentially, it's within the mile from where you guys are. So about another 20 minutes to 30 minutes of travel, and you guys will be on the coast and ready to take sail. So we'll pick up here next time you guys we're all together. We'll see what happens with this this strange frost giant who seems to come back for vengeance. And yeah, anything else for you guys? You guys want to chime in, say anything, throw anything in there?
Well, I wanted to get away from it. If it comes down to it, I have to slash and bash. Yeah.
That's what Solrak does.
Yeah.
Easily could have shook your head when I put the horn up. You easily could have said no.
I want to see what happens. You know.
It's gonna be fun. It's gonna be fun.
Yeah, buddy.
Alright, good shit, guys. Yeah, level 9. Congratulations on that as well. I'll check your guys' character sheets out later, make sure everything's good. If you guys have any questions about me, about any... I guess Wilmer's only one spells. I guess Luke's got spells now, too. Cleric spells. So, yeah, let me know if you guys have any questions with that. Solrak, did you take a feat? What'd you do?
Slash your head.
Oh, very nice. Cool. That's fun.
Now it's official.
Yeah, for real.
Slasher basher.
Cool.
Yeah,
We'll
but
talk in the
like-
Discord when you guys want to play this week. Or is it that we're skipping this weekend? Or is that...
Oh, I accidentally got the dates wrong, so I'm good next weekend.
I had a feeling. All right, cool. We'll keep it Sunday
Love
then.
it.
Keep it simple. If that's it, guys, great game. I'll catch you guys on the flip side. Watch out for those goblins on the stairs. Thank you, Jeff Greenspan. And follow Carlos Garcia at Carlos Does the World.
Do it. Do it right now. Yeah.
Love you guys. Peace out. Take it easy.